They do different things.
Well, whatever.
4 fingers down shows you every window in the same program.
Oh, okay,
4
okay.
fingers up shows you every window.
You sent it to them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now I guess we don't touch the computer.
Andrew,
Huh?
help me add distortion to this track really quick.
Okay. We got 6 people. You did tell that chat to like.
I told them nothing.
Good job. Well, it should be on our channel anyway.
Yeah, they found it.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but I blame everything on everyone who's not me. Let's go over to the music room. And by room, I mean the same room. Okay, what do you need? Distortion?
What? Add distortion to this track.
Okay.
Is this a live thing?
Mhm.
Where's the chat?
Which this one, right? Yeah. Okay. That should do it.
Yeah.
See if it sounds good.
Or didn't do anything.
Doesn't?
Yeah, here. It's add like you did with the chords.
Really? There's nothing.
Well, here, listen.
It is this layer, right?
Yeah.
No, it does something. It's just
Yeah, it's not doing what I want it to do.
just turn the drive up. You think?
I guess.
It kind of just made it loud. Oops.
Creative.
It sounded better to that, at least what I was hearing. Just
Well-
turn the actual volume down.
Huh?
I'll turn the volume down before you press play.
Yeah. Oh wait, why is it controlling that one too?
Huh?
Is there anything in this track?
Mm-mm. Oh,
This one?
why does that keep getting moved there?
I don't know. Okay.
Okay, it's sounding better. It's just really loud. So
Yeah, just turn the volume down manually. Were you laughing at Thomas about something?
Yeah, I love what Thomas said.
What do you say?
He said it in the chat.
Oh. I don't have the chat open right now, apparently.
Oh, he said Brian and Andrew need to clean their room.
Screw you, Thomas. Why is this group chat different? That's so stupid.
I don't know. Oh, that's funny. Yes, he survived the drone flight. It was quite entertaining.
Oh, is one of our patrons on here?
Well, Jason was like, he's after we ended the stream, we went out and flew the drone.
Oh.
And he's like, I'm glad Brian survived. I thought it'd have developed a taste for blood.
Excuse me.
I like your curtains.
Grievous Guy 64 is Thomas, if in case you didn't know. Now the secret's out.
I can't work on this anymore. It's like,
This might have been a bad. This was supposed to like motivate us further.
it's actually, I think the reason I can't work on it is because there's not that much left to do without.
I think we should get some food and like
I think I should answer questions on this. Thomas, what questions do you have for me? My favorite color is blue. I like long walks on the beach.
Have you seen that 80s dating video? Pull that up.
No. Brian and Andrew live together. I live in Indiana. Robbie didn't update his vlog today. This is true, and that is because I've been editing all day. We played with the drone a little bit, but mostly editing.
I think I have seen this thing.
Okay, early to bed,
Oh, I have
early to
That
rise
looks like Kurt Russell.
makes a woman healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm looking for the goddess. Are you the goddess? Who is the goddess? The goddess is the woman, is a woman, is any woman, is all women. A figure that is sexy, slim, tight, excellent legs. 25 years.
It looks like Kurt Russell.
Oh my goodness. I apologize to everybody for that.
Huh? This going there? Yeah, that's it. This guy 64 because this guy 63 was.
I don't get that.
What, you don't get it?
No.
No, because it's like when you put a random number after your username, it usually suggests a number.
I don't know. I was just Nintendo 64. I thought it was obvious.
No, it's not always obvious.
Oh. We're gonna start a fire soon. I don't know. You want to start a fire outside
Ah,
and do a live fire starting?
Larissa said WTF. I don't know. It's some 80s dating video. People used to go before Tinder existed. People would record themselves on VHS. Apparently, there isn't much to do. It's like narration.
Yeah, narration. I think like all. Listen to that song I just put in.
Where is it?
It's that one that's very repetitive looking. Zoom out.
Well, that's very repetitive.
That one. No, it fits really well. Okay, let's ask questions for Thomas. Thomas. What I was about to say was totally inappropriate.
Oh yeah, you like that music.
Yeah.
Oh, how? Favorite mushroom? Oh man.
Any mushroom that you can eat.
Yeah, any mushroom really. One mushroom I've been wanting to find is milky. Is an indigo milky. It's like a blue milky mushroom.
Sounds weird.
It's edible.
Well, the sitting's good.
Full screen.
You give him a nice tiny thumbnail. That thirst build up.
It's done. Some narration.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is good.
So yeah, it should. Andrew, how was the tree class?
Oh, it's good. Learn about medicinal trees. I wrote it all down, and I've retained none of it in my head though. But
Do you guys write your own music? Anything original? I mean,
everything original.
yes, it is all original.
Yep.
Well, except for one melody that I stole, but it's an homage. It's not an actual stealing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of homages, like the Zelda's.
Oh yeah, that's true. What software are you guys using for video editing? We are using Adobe
Somebody
Premiere.
asked us favorite Pokemon in the last one too.
Yeah, that's funny.
Favorite Pokemon: Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur. that group. These guys don't really do.
I've never
Pokemon.
played
I'm
Pokemon.
gonna go with Ditto. The
Unbelievable.
Pokemon Ditto.
Wouldn't you used to be Hitmonchan, Andrew? You used to like that when you were a kid.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't really think about.
I don't think about what my favorite Pokemon is.
Ask me what my favorite Final Fantasy is. I can answer for that.
Final Fantasy.
Well, yeah, eggs. We could cook eggs. That sounds unsatisfying.
I'm not eating eggs for
Chicken. Or something. You don't have to like constantly attend to it. Hello, the Techno Man.
Would you ever want to write music for a game? Yes.
Yeah.
I would love to write music for a game.
I would. Yeah, I would too. I don't know if I'd be good enough.
Takes years.
But
It takes
it'd be
like
fun.
doesn't take years. I haven't seen The Revenant yet, actually. Thomas has been telling me to. And and I was gonna see it with a friend, but ended up doing something else.
I feel like The Revenant would be so intense.
Yeah,
It's like 2 hours long. And it's like he dies and comes back to life and gets killed by a bear.
I heard Les Stroud didn't like it, and then I saw an article where Ray Mears was talking about like what was accurate and what wasn't and stuff.
Favorite game console?
Ray Mears thing. Favorite game console?
Super Nintendo, without question. That is my favorite game console of all
I'm
time.
gonna go with GameCube actually, but that's sort of my era.
Nintendo 64.
Super Nintendo had, like, Super Nintendo is the one system that I would take if I could only have one system. Or maybe Game Boy Advance, because that's kind of like a portable Super Nintendo.
It's also an interesting. I agree, but it is. Wait, it's slow. I thought Revenant would be a fast movie. Favorite movie of 2015? I'm gonna have to go with Star Wars actually.
Yeah, it's either Mad Max or Star Wars.
I know that's like not a very.
Bear Grylls or Les Stroud? Les Stroud by far.
I'd hang out with Bear Grylls.
No, Bear Grylls. See, like, it depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about entertainment value, Bear Grylls is hilarious. But if you're talking about actual survival ability, Les Stroud, no doubt.
Scariest moment I had camping. Probably
Camping
the bear.
alone.
Oh, well, I was alone in the Smokies one time, and I was like hiking up a trail, feeling really crappy. And I thought I saw another hiker walking my way, and then I realized it was a black bear. And I just kind of freaked out after that. But
Brian, you can answer that one.
oh, that's the thing we do. Just
I
haven't
put
done
a
it
clip
recently.
of the,
Oh yeah,
the
I know, I
property
saw it.
airsoft.
Yeah, I used to play airsoft. I haven't really played recently just because there's not many people to play with, and there's not many areas around here.
Are you sure? Did you block this yet?
Andrew
Oh, no.
Grievous said, "Check your freaking phone."
Why? Okay, where's my phone?
Have I checked out Ogre Battle March of the Black Queen? No, I have not checked that out yet. I definitely should, though. Thomas has a Bear Grylls jacket, right?
Oh, we can call Thomas on Google Hangouts so he can join us, I think.
Oh, really?
We're going to try calling Thomas so he can join us.
Doing a live hangout for Adventure Archive.
If this
right
ruins the live broadcast, it's all Thomas's fault. Can you add someone to it?
now. I don't know.
Thomas, I don't know if we can actually add you to this. Oh, wait, no, it's right there. It's just hidden.
Oh, cool.
Oh, this is going to be awesome. What was the most beautiful hike we've been on? Oh, man.
Manitou. I think Manitou was still in one of my tops.
Did you scream, "Hey, bear"?
I did, actually. I was yelling, "Yo, bear," the whole time. Yeah, Thomas does have a Bear Grylls shirt, I think, and a Bear Grylls hat.
Bear Grylls brand.
Bear Grylls.
Oh, what if we just ordered a pizza?
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm really hungry.
You guys cannot eat a pizza.
Instead of hunting,
Found the guy with it. Wait, what?
I think they're talking about The Revenant.
Oh.
I like my movies to be a little more feel good.
Yeah.
I like The Revenant. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen it, but it seems super depressing.
I've definitely considered a 100 plus. Yeah, 7+ days. I'd really want to do that. I was thinking doing the John Muir Trail someday.
Thomas, we did call you.
Ev's Dable Chambers is eating a pizza. Right there. Put it right there. No, Thomas, we invited you via email, so.
Actually, to answer SP Pro, it's a DLP TV. It's not that heavy actually, but it's broken right now.
This should like get him on the chat, right? Or does this?
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Thomas, check your email.
Revenant is not feel good. Okay, that's what I thought. Do you have any more California trips planned? Not at the moment. Or wait, you and Thomas are going somewhere else?
Oh yeah, me and Thomas are probably gonna hike Mount Whitney or whatever.
See Room. Is that a movie? The Room?
Oh
have
yeah,
your
yeah.
SNES, I will send it for you. I do have an SNES Raven Rook, but
Yeah.
Oh, The Room, the B movie. Yeah, me and Thomas watched that together like a couple months ago.
Heard that was funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
You'll head towards more lightweight gear. We will never go lightweight as much as we'd like to. Like if we were just hiking for the fun of it, we'd be lightweight. But whenever you have gear and stuff, it's just easier to not have to worry about having enough stuff. Favorite place to camp in the Midwest?
Smoky. Does Smokies count, or is that the South? If not the Smokies,
Tennessee, I'd say the Midwest.
Yeah.
I mean, I would call it Midwest.
Not The Room. Room is still good.
Any future trips planned or future trips planned for Canada or Europe, etc.?
Oh, Room sounds awesome.
There are always plans for trips into other places. It's just a matter of planning them out and getting time, really.
The only thing where we have solid that's not just a pipe or like an idea right now is Yellowstone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, see, season 3, episode 3, we're planning on having patrons be able to vote on where we go. And I think right now it's between Zion, Big Sur, and Channel Islands.
Channel Islands.
You guys live in Ohio. Ryan and Andrew live in Ohio. I live in Indiana.
Yep.
Would you guys ever consider coming doing a piece on the PCT?
Yeah.
Or no, Pacific Rim Trail? Is that the same thing? No.
Algonquin. Yeah, I went to Algonquin. Yeah, it is. Or Pacific Rim Trail. No, that's different. But we'll do that too. I went to Algonquin last spring or early summer.
Oh,
it was
did somebody
awesome.
answer Oliver already? Yeah, we did do the Smokies, Oliver.
I love it. Yeah, we also want to film in Canada for a new show idea that we have. But.
Ex Machina.
How many viewers do we have right now?
Raven
thank you, Raven.
Send
you're talking about the game. You're not talking about the Super Nintendo console. Oh, okay. Yeah. I would love to try it out. What equipment or day hike PS Zion?
Go sailboating in the Bahamas. We don't have enough money for that.
CPLS, if you're talking, or is that CPIS?
Yeah.
If you're talking about hiking and camping equipment, I would recommend going to like an REI or a gear store and talk to them, because I mean we could give you recommendations, but we're not really qualified.
Oh, for a day hike in Zion though, just like day pack with maybe 2 bladderfuls of water. I don't know, just bring lots of water is the biggest thing.
A water filter is super useful, especially if you're doing overnight.
Water filter is absolutely necessary. A day hike, you just need the day hike pack. If it's a day hike, then he doesn't really need a water filter.
If it's a day hike, just water. You don't need anything else. You'll be hungry. Like if you don't have any food, you can just eat when you get back.
Ontario, man. Ontario. One of my favorite places in Ontario that's not wilderness is Markham, because they have amazing Chinese food. Just using something like a Sawyer Mini pump.
I don't know what a Sawyer Mini is.
It's just another water filter, but I think it's like.
Well, the only one we've used is that Katahdin. Is Katahdin? Is that how you pronounce it? Filter that we use, and that works really well.
I would recommend. It depends on how much water you plan on carrying with you. If you're going to be carrying like 2-liter, 3-liter Nalgene's, I'd recommend something that's a little easier to pump.
Old socks and boil. I would not suggest using old socks to filter your water. I have been back to Taiwan, or I have been to Taiwan because I wasn't born there.
I have been there too.
I have not, but I've been to Beijing. I want to go to Taiwan. I want to film in Taiwan.
That would be tight.
See you later, Techno Man.
That tower is really cool.
Yeah, Chinese food is amazing in Markham.
See you later, GPD.
They have a
240.
Ding Tai Fung in Markham, Ontario, which the only other places they have is like Taipei, Taiwan, and like San Francisco or something.
No, I'm just laughing at that question. Does the sweet YouTube money get you all the way? Absolutely not.
we need more patrons.
If you can recommend, if you can get like maybe 1 million more subs for our channel, maybe.
Actually, if 1/10 of our subscribers donated $2 on Patreon per video, then we could start considering doing this.
Like, my camera costs more than like twice all the ad money we've made.
And And that's the third camera we bought.
Larissa, I want to go to Brazil whenever I can, as soon as I can. That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
we gotta go to Brazil, man.
Yeah, Brazil would be awesome.
You gotta
I'd
like
to go to
show
New
us
Zealand.
around and stuff.
Oh, the rainforest.
Man, that'd be so tight.
Ramir says you got 2 pairs of clothes, your wet pair and your dry pair.
Grace, we've talked about the PCT and the AT. At least me and Andrew have agreed that we probably wouldn't do the whole thing. We'd do it like at least segments.
Every time I'm in Civilization, I'm like, I want to do through hike the AT, and then every time I'm hiking on the AT, I'm like, I don't want to through hike.
Refreshing.
I know, I know someone who did hike the AT all the way through.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know.
What did he think of it?
I actually don't know. I didn't talk to him that much, but he's a cool guy. Cool guy.
Adam Johnson, we're planning on releasing our next episode for patrons early release
Thank you, Adam Johnson.
by April. Early April, right?
My
Guys?
troop.
This one?
Yeah, April 1st.
Yeah, no, I think we can get it done by early April.
Your Boy Scout troop race 5,001 night.
We should have spaghetti dinner night. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Spaghetti archives. Spaghetti archives.
Brandon,
What cameras do we
suggest? What camera do you suggest?
GH4 is water resistant.
Yeah.
A7
You know, the
is-
G7 actually maybe. The G7 is a 4K camera. It's like the Panasonic G7. It's like the Panasonic GH4. It's like $600 US and it's weatherproof, 4K, good camera.
CPIS. Oh, man, we do need a PO box. I mean, we got a PayPal account.
You could just send it to our house. We've done that before. Just private message us so we don't have to
Send
spam
us
our-
on.
Yeah,
send
yeah,
a
yeah.
message on. Send us a message on Facebook. Earth Insignia. We have definitely thought about plans to head out of the country.
At the
Canada-
very least, Canada.
Canada's probably the first place, but we've thought about like Europe, Brazil, New Zealand, Japan.
Caleb, we're like in the
Japan.
Columbus area. Actually, what would you guys think of doing like a meetup in Columbus? I wonder how many people would show up.
Yeah, Caleb, we're thinking about doing a meetup or like a screening at some point in Ohio for one of our later episodes.
Brian used the Hennessy hammock. What?
Yeah, it's a Hennessy asymmetrical hammock. It's the bottom entry type.
Yes, David. Thank you for plugging our Patreon, which we've been doing every single day for the past few days. But thank you.
I would go to Spaghetti Archives. Spaghetti and Adventure Archives.
We should just open up a restaurant for getting videos.
Yeah, we do need to collaborate with Joe Robinette.
He's in Ohio. No, he's in Canada, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's cool.
Yeah, no.
What do I hate the most? Mosquitoes, I guess. Or if I'm alone, I'm scared of the dark sometimes.
Definitely I think mosquitoes are definitely the worst.
Boreal forest.
But if we're talking about things that I probably encounter every time I hike, then it's like just having to gauge how much water I need to drink every day. Because I for some reason, I get dehydration headaches pretty easily.
I think it's decided that if we do a meetup, it's called Spaghetti Archives.
I don't know if there's anything I hate.
I've not been to Cuyahoga actually. You can't
I
actually
like-
backpack there, right? Or can you?
That's awesome, Arc Hunter. That's good to know. We would try and gauge how much interest there would be for a meetup or something like that.
Minneapolis to Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls is pretty cool.
How's
I
that?
don't use. Do you guys use mosquito spray?
I did in Sleeping Bear.
Yeah, I use some, but I try to avoid using it.
Yeah, I don't. I think that's the only time I've used it.
I need to look up like natural ways. I know there's some natural ways. Okay, on the way.
I think we all hate hiking up hills.
Oh, yeah, no, that's perfect answer. Yeah, I hate hiking uphill. That is,
Yeah.
I definitely hate that.
In terms of wilderness, I don't know. It's kind of barren. I mean, you could stop by like Manistee National Forest in Michigan, but that's a little bit out of the way.
I have heard about this is for Matt, but I've heard about like a thing you can wear that emits not sound, but like it just basically kind of clips to your belt, and it kind of has like I don't know exactly how to describe it, but you just have to look it up. Some sort of mosquito repellent that you clip on your belt, basically.
Downhill does suck. Flat is always best, but downhill is like 1,000 times better than uphill every time I've done it. But my knees haven't gone bad yet. Oh, video call from Thomas.
I would take that every time. Do we plan on releasing a blooper reel? We actually did for episode 1. That's on the channel. We should do that for the other ones. It's just a matter of looking through the footage.
Thomas, is your video on?
Adam
Yeah, I don't have
Johnson.
video right now. I'm using my PC.
Adam Johnson, when at least for me, when we're camping in humid areas, I usually just sleep on top of my bag and just wear like long, loose pants or something to keep myself warm at night. It's the most comfortable I could probably get. What editing system do you use?
Adobe Premiere. Will you ever come to the Northeast? Most assuredly, just don't know when.
Keep impressing your friend CPIS. Don't be ashamed.
We got to do a FAQ, an FAQ.
Yeah.
Brian and Andrew live in Ohio. I live in Indiana.
And I live in California.
Kalen's
Thomas, did the invite not work?
Oh, right on, Kalen.
But you got the email.
Oh, it's a little fan that spreads.
Yeah, that's what I think it is, Jason.
Is there another email we can try?
Yeah, try TP.
You might want to.
Hello, Tennessee Hangers.
You might want to text that to me.
Yeah, I'll just spell it. It's literally TP.
Well, you're live broadcasting to everyone.
Were you adding on one? So
What's your email?
TP
Uh-huh.
Sinard, like my last name, at gmail.com.
who else is on the call?
Oh, what's this?
All right, I'm gonna hang up.
Oh, someone from Indonesia. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, I feel like someone's talking.
Selamat.
Hello.
I think it means welcome.
Yo. Oh, hey, he's here.
Hello.
Oh,
Hey.
Tomas.
Put your video on.
I don't have a video. I'm on my PC. I need to get a video for it.
You weenie.
Caleb, we have been to Sleeping Bear Dunes and then North Manitou Island. We have a video for it. It's actually, North Manitou Island is one of my most favorite places.
Barefooted Cambodian. Here's something you're bound to learn: wood swirls. Someone mentioned that actually when I joked about it on St. Patrick's Day. I was like, why is everyone wearing a wood swirl shirt?
Yeah.
I'm a student, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I'm a integration specialist.
What's that mean?
Say you work in IT. No, I don't know.
Saying I work in IT is like almost degrading. I work with schools to implement digital textbooks, basically.
I do freelance video. Thomas.
Oh wow, I can hear myself.
So it's
I work on a network out in LA, just doing research.
I'm not an anthropologist. Sociology. Yeah. How'd you know?
Do you guys ever feel awkward when you get to a sick viewpoint and act all surprised and amazed when in reality one of you had to set up the camera?
We usually just do this. Like,
honestly, the views are so good that well, what happens is we walk up to the view, we react to it for a second, but then we set up the camera, do it again, and then just say what we were thinking, basically.
Yeah. Do you watch any of the Marvel shows on Netflix?
yeah, I'm on season 2 of Daredevil right now. I'm on an episode with Elektra, I guess.
Favorite animal.
And then I watched all of Jessica Jones. That's good.
Better Call Saul is
Watch
my jam right now.
Favorite animal, man. That's a good question.
Cheetah.
Dog.
Cheetah's been my favorite animal.
Every time I see someone hiking with a dog, I'm like, I want a dog.
My favorite animal is a mushroom.
What is your guys' #1 item you bring when hiking or camping?
Probably most useful is the water filter or the bladder.
Yeah, if you're considering essentials, yeah. But if you're not considering essentials, then what would you say, Rob?
I wouldn't. I don't bring anything else.
You bring your camera.
The camera, yeah, but that's for filming.
But even if it wasn't Adventure Archives, yes, I feel like you bring the camera.
Oh, that's true.
That part in Yosemite video on top of Yosemite Falls. I think I know the part.
Yeah, no, I know exactly the part.
Oh, no, he's talking about the view.
It's the front shot.
Yeah, we actually canceled. Well,
we were planning on going to Algonquin, but we didn't have any solid plans, so it wasn't really a cancel. I think.
I try not to bring a lot of food, Caleb.
Thomas, why are you telling me to check my phone?
Robbie, everybody knows what Robbie eats, and Andrew tends to bring some really unique stuff. Earth Insignia I guess you could consider me an anime fan. I've definitely watched my fair share. Like me and Robbie have a lot of the same taste in anime, I would say.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan apparently is like casual anime.
No,
Anime casual.
I mean, it has a lot of wider reach, I think. That is a good question. Do you ever feel perhaps filming your experience is somewhat contradictory to experiencing the wild? Because you set up a lot of shots, and a lot of shots are really far away sometimes. I have an answer for that, but I'll let you guys go first if you've got an answer.
Well, what exactly is the answer? Saying that what we portray is kind of
No, just like the act of filming.
Yeah. For me, it's like sometimes it takes away from being in the present, but at the same time, it helps us appreciate it more in a different way. Because then we're looking for things that look interesting on camera.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
Yeah, no, I just got done filming another little bit, and I took a friend of mine who's not used to all this stopping and going, and she got very frustrated with me. But after a while, she started to appreciate it because I said, "Oh, look at this view." She said, "Whoa, I probably would have not noticed this view if you hadn't stopped every 10 minutes to go take a video."
See, my thing is like, even if it takes away from my own experience, it gives you guys something.
See you later, Chris.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
like it's giving to other people. So I don't mind if it takes me out of the moment or I'm focusing on something.
It is
else.
enjoyable in its own way too. Once you get into the swing of it.
Jordan, to answer your question, I would find a reliable gear store where you live and ask the people there. We have an REI nearby. I don't know if you have an REI there, but they've been very good with answering
They're not our
questions for us.
sponsor, by the way.
Yeah, they're not our
Sounds like
sponsor. But I mean, they're just the most convenient place for us to go shopping. So
none of your business, Google. Thank you for that comment about Casey Neistat. And then you just talked to Jordan, right? Yeah, BEPP 805. Thank you for the.
Have you ever done any sports? I played basketball for years and years, and I tried to be semi-pro. I didn't make it.
I swam, but non-competitively, because I have a heart disease that made me not very athletic for a while.
I played tennis in high school. That was about it.
I love the narrating in your videos. It's what stands out for most outdoor videos on YouTube. Thank you, Andrew, for that. He does the majority of the writing.
Oh, you're welcome.
Ever heard of Firewatch or played it? If not, the images are amazing. I want to play that super badly.
Thomas, you've been talking about it too, right?
Yeah, I want to get it. I don't know much about it, but it seems really interesting.
Those walking simulators, as they And do you watch Silver Spoon? I've watched like the first 8 episodes of it, if you're talking about the anime, and it's really good.
How much does stopping to film help your hiking endurance?
Actually, I think stopping to film, well, first of all, besides taking a lot of time and making it hard to get distance.
Yeah, we definitely use it as an excuse to take breaks.
Oh, yeah.
We use it as an excuse to take breaks, but I actually think it makes me more tired because if we're setting up a shot, I end up standing around for like, 2 or 3 minutes or whatever, and then, your feet just kind of wear out pretty quickly.
To Maxim Carnage 2, I haven't done the Bridge to Nowhere yet, and I haven't done Inspiration Point, but I did literally within like 2 hours ago, just got back from Wilson. It was an 18-mile hike, 4,000 foot elevation gain. It was the first of the 6-pack peak challenge, and I can't leave this chair. I'm dead.
Alyssa, yes, it was really difficult carrying all that in Yosemite.
Yeah.
Have you guys tried shelter building? I did build a shelter. Well, the problem with that is we need to find an area where, we can do it with dead sticks, and we've been wanting to do that. But the problem with that is like you can't chop down wood, obviously. But I have done it on some land that some people I know have. We'll see. And I don't know. I made like a debris hut with leaves on it. I stayed in there next to a fire. It's really nice.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're answering. Zaga. Yeah, basically the biggest hindrance is that when we go hiking in parks, you're not allowed to.
I really want to do like a more bushcrafty one. None of your business, Google. Well, I started like 3 years ago.
What's your favorite
but
Nobuo Matsu track?
Oh, Terrace theme. You're gonna hear that I stole the melody.
Sunjan.
Thinking about carving my initials in the back of my head, Sunjan, so that whenever we do shots walking away from the camera, no, I'm gonna carve AA in the back of my head. That is good old Sunjan.
For those of you who don't know, Sunjan
This is
is
Google. I actually answered that question in a podcast, but I basically taught myself and then took some classes and over the course of 3 years, I guess.
Okay,
More.
Adam Johnson's got one question before he got to go.
Do you enjoy where everything? Yeah, I enjoy where it's going so far. Would there be anything you would want different in this experience?
More viewers. No, I'm just kidding.
What kind?
Honestly, in terms of just the experience of creating Adventure Archives, it's been amazing and really couldn't ask for more. I guess the only thing I want more out of it is more time to do it.
What one thing that's interesting is like now we can actually say that we are YouTubers and feel like legitimate about it.
Oh, that's
to a degree.
Brandon to answer your comment. The Six Pack Peak Challenge is a challenge created by this guy called SoCal Hiker. You can check it out at socalhiker.net. And he came up with this plan to kind of prepare yourself for the John Muir Trail and hike Mount Whitney. And it's done in an order that prepares you for the next hike. The first one's Mount Wilson, and the last one is San Gorgonio. If you get a chance, go to socalhiker.net. He is great. I met him once, and incredible trail write-ups. Ooh.
Okay, Oliver, we were
Hold on, really quick. Matt Bainick, if you want to send me a message on Facebook, to the Facebook group, I can add you on Steam.
Oliver, we were sort of adventurous as kids. Like at least I would go to the parks and stuff, but none of us ever camped. And a lot of us preferred staying indoors and playing video games.
It was actually thanks to Sunjan in the chat right now.
Yeah.
Who got us started. He took us to Hocking Hills in 2007. Ever since then, we've loved camping, hiking.
Grace, I've never hiked southeast unless the Smokies counts, or like Shenandoah, but that's not really that south.
Jordan
Started it. We just wanted a show where it was like less intense than a survival show and enjoyable.
Yeah.
Jordan, send Adventure Archives a message. I'll get in touch with you about hiking in SoCal.
None of your business, Google. I recently played a lot of Dark Souls 2. And then I usually play a lot of single-player games like Skyrim.
Thank you, Matt G. That was the last time Sinjan ever went camping. Oliver, what are you asking about?
Theo, you better believe that we play Smash Bros.
Oliver, you said what are those? What are you talking about?
Oh, no, it's a meme. You haven't seen it
Me
yet.
and Brian today, we were playing Smash Brothers for like, I don't know, we were playing for like an hour or two, but my hands were getting so sweaty because it was so intense.
Me and Robbie are developing this strong Smash Bros. Rivalry.
Yeah, it's like Samus versus Link. It's awesome.
If any of you guys play StarCraft or StarCraft 2 or Diablo 3, you can message me on Facebook and I'll definitely play with you.
Did we answer the why did you start YouTube?
Oh, Primitive Technology. Yeah, I've seen that guy. That is amazing. And I would love to film for him while stealing his skills.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, we were playing
Yeah.
Smash Bros. Wii U, Theo.
When are we doing a California hiking get?
No, I think he was talking about Barefoot Cambodian and Jordan Fintech.
You know, if anyone out in SoCal wants to go on a hike sometime, just send the Adventure Archives a message and I'll get in touch with you.
Yeah. In fact, we should contact Modern Hiker too. That'd be
That
pretty
guy-
awesome. Although,
Me and Andrew do nothing to stay in shape between hikes. In fact, right before hikes, we're like, oh, we got to hit the gym and get ready for the hike.
I've actually started running again recently, but for a while I stopped exercising for a bit.
Oh, he lives in Australia. No wonder he's got so much area to work with.
Josh, I'm a student, and Brian works in tech, just to make it simple, and then
Yeah.
Thomas works at CBS.
Yeah.
Boring work.
Hey, Deranged.
Oh, Australia.
We definitely do want to go to
Oh,
Northeast.
Eric, what's up?
Yeah.
Oh, what up, homie?
Yeah, we got to get together sometime.
We gotta do.
I keep talking about wanting to drive up to the Northeast and eat seafood.
Oh man, that sounds good. Have you guys seen those things where they put like, I think it's a southern thing, but they just put like crawfish and cobs of corn and clams into a big thing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Louisiana. Yeah, they got
I
some.
heard that at OSU one time, and I was like, my god.
Oh, he asked again.
Barefoot Cambodian.
He said,
Terra Firma,
yeah,
right?
Tara's theme.
Terra's theme.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What's
And
your
I
favorite
s-
Final Fantasy?
Oh, favorite Final Fantasy alternates between lots of them, but my original favorite was 6.
We've been wanting to go to Boundary Waters for a canoeing episode.
Caleb.
Eric,
we
it's going
started a
good.
YouTube channel. We actually have a podcast on our YouTube channel that explains this kind of, but
We just wanted a show that we wanted to watch.
Well, like the original concept was we took pictures of our trips.
Clam bake.
The original concept was we took pictures of our trips and then we edited them together with music, and then we're like, we could make this into an actual show, and then we just eventually did it.
Yeah.
Thomas, thank your mom.
Final Fantasy Tactics so
donating
good.
Oh, yeah. I'll let her know. I thanked her actually this morning. It's her birthday. So.
Oh, happy birthday to Thomas.
Happy birthday.
Brandon M. Thomas, do you ever backpack in Joshua Tree? I've been to Joshua Tree with my uncle. He's not a backpacker. So, no, I haven't.
I probably would.
Who would win arm wrestling competition? Yeah.
I'm the only one who lifts weights around
Let's
here.
try it right now. Let's do it right now. No, I'm serious.
Okay, arm wrestling competition.
Just use this chair. Sit up.
Okay, well, let's just see who the stronger brother is. Andrew versus.
I guess Robbie has no confidence.
Andrew versus Brian.
Yeah, this is happening now.
Fights. Whoever wins is gonna be tired.
No, here you play the loser.
Destroy them.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Ready?
Yep.
Go.
All right, me versus Robbie.
I don't know about this, guys.
Ready? Yep. Okay, go. Oh my god, I'm so weak. Place your bets, yeah. Andrew's gonna win. You're completely wrong, Brandon. I lost both.
I could beat you. I could beat you all. Not at all.
Wow, I've only been running. I've not been doing any weightlifting. He said yes, Brandon. And snap.
I actually used to arm wrestle in high school with people, with my schoolmates in the cafeteria. It was random.
I agree. We don't have enough subs.
Thanks, Caleb M.
Oh, you give him. Oh man, Caleb.
Thank you, Caleb.
Wait, dude.
Why don't we know your channel yet?
Yeah, what's your channel?
I mean,
Let
we
us
might be
give you a
subscribed.
shout out.
Give your channel a shout out in the chat right now.
Yeah, and then we'll say it vocally so people hear it. Unless it's like a private one. That would make sense.
Longest trip so far.
California.
Yosemite, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you cramping up or something?
no, just my leg is thumb wrestling. No, I got cut on a drone earlier. I don't want to. Yeah, Caleb, tell us your channel if you want, and then we'll shout out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only like 43 people right now. But this will go on our channel.
And we're going to hopefully be doing some podcasts. So we'll try and give some shout outs there.
Caleb M, check out his channel.
Right there. First one.
Is that it?
Yeah, he just says it's called Caleb M.
That's it.
Andrew, have you contacted a lawyer yet?
About what? Oh,
Your thumb injury.
oh yeah. Better call Saul. Oh.
Are you guys hyped for Game of Thrones? Yes.
What's it? Caleb.m?
Caleb M.
Ready for some Game of Thrones. ETA on going back to Yellowstone. What's our ETA, Thomas?
Going to Yellowstone?
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know. I have so much stuff to figure out this summer.
I
We'll talk about it later.
We have a few podcasts on our YouTube channel, and we're hoping to start that back up sometime soon.
Woo,
Wait.
woo.
Thank you, Eric. We will keep up the awesome work. You keep up the awesome work as well.
Oh, I think it's...
Oh, thanks, Deranged Survival. That's really awesome of you to say that.
There are multiple channels called Caleb M. Actually.
Caleb, you might have to just link your channel.
No, wait, it's got to be this guy, right?
Oh, is it?
No, that's not him.
I don't know. There's so many channels apparently that are called Caleb M. That one? No.
We will check those channels out, CPIS.
I don't know if we answered the one about Game of Thrones, but I'm super hyped for Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah. No more humanity lies in DC.
Barefooted, we're thinking
So I
going back to
became
Yellowstone this summer.
I am dolphin kind. Thank you, none of your business, Google.
That name. I'm like, Andrew, don't be so rude.
Oh, wait, is that him? Oh, yeah, Bushcraft and Wilderness Survival. Find it, right? That's got to be him.
Yeah, that's gotta be. Yep.
Give him that sub.
Subscription activated.
I'm just going to post this on our
Hello today.
We definitely.
Ed.
Oh, wait. Okay, look up Primitive Learning Co.
What is him, right? Yeah, that's him.
What
What
cars
cars
do you
do
guys
you
drive? Well, you guys know what cars we drive. You see them in our videos.
Subaru.
Me and Andrew both drive Subaru Outbacks.
I have a 2007 Honda Civic.
And I have a 2014 Ford Fusion hybrid.
Zyguy, I guess I'm gonna just say Zyguy. Zyguy, there's not really off-roading, but whenever you head into campgrounds, the roads always get pretty rough.
I have. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I did off-roading with Mike. You guys know Mike, right? We did. It was a Subaru in Lamington Lakes. It was great.
Matt G, I don't know if anybody thanked you, but thank you very much for the comment.
Fresh off the boat. I've seen one episode. It was funny.
Brandon, definitely hammock, although my opinion's slightly swayed. You'll see in this new episode.
Where do you get your music from? Oh, my brother. We make our music. We don't get it from anywhere.
Yeah, so we make all of our music. Chilling with a grin.
You can buy it at adventurearchives.bandcamp.com.
Or you could just listen to it too.
You got that Patreon cash. They're always writing something.
Robbie drives the Civic with the rusted roof. That makes me cry every time.
It's true. Bye, Matt G.
See you, Matt.
It really sucks too because the car is like
Mario Kart.
I would drive a Mario Kart around if I could.
Thank you, Chilling with a Grin. Thank you, During Survival. Good old Eric. How do you use
Borgalt. That's actually probably Borgo. How do you pronounce your last name, Eric?
Please type out how to pronounce your last name, Eric.
Don't just type your name.
Wait, I wonder if it's on the Facebook. Yeah, I can pronounce your name.
No, I think it's Borgo. Maybe it's Borgalt.
Do not forego the Borgo. Isn't that time people rust out?
Caleb,
their hoods on purpose?
if you purchase our music off Bandcamp, you're allowed to use it as long as you properly credit us in your video.
That's a Robbie question, I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Yeah, just give us a shout out, link it to the Bandcamp,
And send us an email too.
Yeah, and let us know that you use the music.
and tell everyone you know to subscribe. Is that a hard G or a soft G? You don't have to say what it is.
Bourgeois. Bourgeois.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Custom Mario Kart.
Are you
See
being
ya,
serious?
Franklin.
Bye, Franklin. Oh,
Bali.
wait, Franklin.
Franklin. Bali, man, that sounds.
Oh,
like
I've been to Bali actually. Yeah. It was great until I got really sick from drinking some of the water. I didn't mean to drink it, but we were rafting or canoeing or whatever, and then I went into the water and
Why don't
actually.
you just make one for me then?
Yeah,
Drink
well,
some.
I was thinking that.
Where do we get your music?
Just take a photo of this.
adventurearchives.bandcamp.com.
Yeah, we make it all. We might have to get some food or something.
Yeah, but we might have to get some food here.
We need a delivery system. A little putty troll.
There's no WWN. Patches.
Yeah, actually, we've thought about
patches, kind of thing.
we've thought about doing like leather bookmarks, Eric. But patches is also definitely a possibility. I guess we could do cloth too. That might be better. But now that we have like a little nice logo with that circle thing, we've definitely thought about patches.
Favorite genre of music?
Okay, for me, it's disco, funk, chill sounding hip hop stuff. Look up Nujabes. And
Super Nintendo music.
Chip tunes.
it's chiptune.
Folk music.
It's like 8-bit stuff. I like a lot of acoustic guitar type stuff and a lot of classic rock, Eric Clapton, that type of stuff.
Thomas likes AC/DC.
What? When did that happen?
You're welcome, E-rated 78.
I recall you saying that in middle school or something.
Yeah, I was in middle school.
CPIS really has 3 go-karts in his garage.
What? Yo, we gotta film with a steady cam and now.
Can we come over and film and race them?
Throw some blue shells. Oh, Bee Gees. Yes, I love Bee Gees.
Oh, dude. Okay. before you answer any other questions, have you guys ever been recognized in public yet? We haven't, but my friend in Japan, when I was doing those vlogs, he got recognized by somebody else in Japan.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. There
are
are two other instances. One, I was taking. Okay, Dave Canterbury is a controversial figure, but he's the only guy I knew in Ohio at the time who was teaching bushcraft. So I took a class with him, and there was this kid. What's his name? He's like the Boy Scout guy. His name starts with an A, but I talked to him, and he said he had watched one of our videos.
Oh, there's also Chris's friend.
And then Robbie's cousin's husband's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. One of my good friends, his friend,
Also Robbie's cousin-in-law.
yeah. He asked him if he just happened to be friends with us on Facebook, but he actually knows us in person because he had seen our videos. So,
but that's
indirect, I guess.
3 instances.
Yes, Nujabes is awesome.
Oh wait, who said that?
Brandon.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Nujabes.
Reggae or metal? I'm not really a huge fan of metal. Some reggae I'm okay with.
Yeah.
I'm not really familiar with a lot of
I went to a
reggae,
punk show recently, and it's sort of like metal in some sense. And
You went to a punk show?
Yeah.
When?
Matt Bainick,
people who go to those.
for the music making process, it's usually we just write music whenever, and Robbie tends to write a lot of music because he
Wait, write that down. He can actually. Let me write that email down. What was I gonna answer? Oh no, yeah, I've not seen the Goonies, Kaylin. Thomas has though.
I have too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got forced to watch it in college, but I don't say everything.
Yeah, BSA Bushcraft. That's what I was thinking of, Caleb.
Caleb, if you're talking about, when you say favorite adventures, if you're talking about our episodes, I would have to say, God, that's a really hard
The
question.
Adventure of Life.
I usually go with North Manitou Island just because it was so
really incredible.
Yeah, it was so different from everything we had done up until then.
We need more death metal background music. Lars Monson, yeah.
Hello, Gurgely Pap. I'm sorry, I can't say your name.
No, I think I have heard of Lars Monson, but I've not seen any of his work or anything. But I've heard about him. I need to look into that stuff more. Death metal archives. Deranged survival, yeah. I almost did this like an idiot.
What's this guy talking? Oh, okay. Andrew's starting a fire into the beautiful Milky Way. Oh, some angry dude screams himself hoarse. Oh, like the scene in Ace Ventura.
Any adventure, Caleb. Oh man. Actually, I had a trip to Algonquin recently, a canoeing trip that was really awesome, but I don't know what my favorite is.
Thank you. We definitely would like to head to Mount Rainier sometime.
Favorite adventure? Is that the question?
Yeah, just whatever adventure.
Any adventure, I guess.
I went to Wendy's at 7 a.m. one time.
Oh, man.
That was actually fun.
None of your business, Google. No, we've never really gotten lost.
This live stream is awesome. Your guys' interaction. Oh, thank you, Matt. Maine. I definitely want to go to Maine.
Bannock of the planet Klingon.
You get access to some interesting statistics. What is our largest target audience, Thomas? Bye, Caleb.
We're hoping for a Nielsen rating of 25.
Everyone check out Caleb M's YouTube channel. I just posted it on our page. Just give him a subscribe. Why not?
Do you do many winter trips, or do you mostly do stuff in the summer? We just do stuff whenever it's convenient, but we have no aversion to winter camping. It's just that we feel like if we're going to go winter camping, if it's not snowing, it's not as fun.
Yeah, because then it's just cold and it looks the same.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not, it feels like you're
the snow really
working
adds
so hard.
Yeah, I love snow because it makes everything really tranquil.
Yeah. But yeah, Theo, I think our target audience, well, at least the audience that watches us most is like men 18 to 35.
We want everybody to watch it.
18 to 34.
Yeah.
Gurgely Pap, if you message us on Facebook, we'll just keep that in mind whenever we head to Mount Rainier.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Okay, sweet, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
like when we first started the channel, we had the question, should we have cursing in it? Because everybody curses from time to time in their day-to-day life.
Most of all,
So we were like, should we have that in the videos or not? Because that is like how we talk normally, but we want to reach as many people as we can. So we made the conscious decision not to put it in.
Yeah. Plus, I feel like
Jordan, yes, you can use Facebook to message us.
yeah. Just go through our Facebook page and message Adventure Archives.
Getting McNuggets at 2 in the morning wearing a white beard. Oh, actually, I have a great a late night fast food story. So one time in freshman year, we were like, I was hiking on this bike trail with some friends late at night.
High school or college?
College. It was like 3 a.m. We went to this White Castle 2 miles north, got a crave case, and on the way back, for some reason on the bike trail, we saw like car headlights, and we were like, what the heck is that? And the bike trail sort of dipped down to like this other, like, it was like raised up on the shore of the riverbank. So we like jumped down there and we were hiding like when Frodo is hiding from those ring wraiths. And we were like, because we didn't know like it's either cops or like some drug dealer. And either way, we didn't want to get like, didn't want to interact with them. So eventually like, we like sort of snuck down the trail and then crossed this bridge across the river and started running. And we saw the car lights like moving around and we were like, man, I don't know what that was, but we could have ended up dead just now and not eating this crave case.
Thank you, Brandon. And thank you, Rit Jobby, for your comments.
Yeah, no, Rich Jobby, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Voice just
Thomas, since you work at CBS, can you tell me why there's so many breaks and hiatuses?
I'm not going to talk about anything about CBS.
The typical CBS answer.
Is NCIS on CBS?
Yes. Tuesdays at 8.
Why is that a thing?
It's if you want to know the real answer, I can answer for you, Thomas.
E-rated. Honestly,
it's old people. They will love it.
It's hard to say, but
Bernie Sanders, it's not hard to say.
Yeah.
Bernie Sanders would absolutely be the best.
Basically, not the other
environmental
people.
issues.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pretend that I am voting Trump so that we have a diverse spectrum of political opinions and no one is offended.
John, with regards to the cursing, this is a personal opinion. I don't know how Robbie and Andrew feel about it, but whenever I'm watching something and then someone like throws out the F word or something, it really actually kind of brings me out of the moment if I was really enjoying the video. So that's how I feel about it.
And another aspect is that we have some viewers who watch the show with their families.
Yeah,
Kids
exactly.
too.
So I mean, I think it works for some people. Like, there's the dude on YouTube, Etika, the Smash Brothers guy. He'll say whatever.
Oh,
comes to
yeah,
mind,
yeah.
but it's like perfect for him.
And his audience is
and his
that
audience
kind of
will
person.
like totally jive with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we want to reach as many people as possible. It's fun for the whole family.
Can't weird. Wall Trump.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm not down for like building a wall around my house.
Be good for when that zombie apocalypse happens.
I'd only build a wall in Minecraft. I'd never do that in real life. And even then, I'm too lazy to do it in Minecraft. What is Camp Muir?
It's somewhere in Mount Rainier.
Oh, cool. What was that one we were just looking at pictures of today? Zion.
Arches.
Yeah.
Arches and Canyon.
Oh, yeah.
Is what the
Oh, Canyon.
Zion also.
Thank you, John.
Well,
they're
technically we did swear in this or I swore in this
Yeah,
episode,
we always
but
bleep it out.
Yeah.
Might as well be consistent.
Yeah.
What time is it? It's 10:18.
No, it's not. It's 7:18.
Archives getting political up in here. We'll never get political on videos.
Yeah.
Not.
All my coworkers always have been discussing a lot of politics lately, and I just sit there quietly because I just hate discussing politics.
Oh, favorite
People
wild
get
animal.
so intense about it.
Yeah.
Deranged, that's a great question. What's wrong? No. Favorite wild edible. Chicken of the woods is definitely up there.
Sorrels. Those are great.
Yeah, sorrels are good,
Those
actually.
are the only ones I know, really.
I like the sorrel tree because that's just such a cool one.
I think Brandon M had.
Oh, it's favorite Star Wars character. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Thomas, go ahead. Who's your favorite Star Wars?
General Grievous.
The Adventure Archives' favorite Star Wars character is
Oh, Greedo.
Greedo, obviously.
but
yes.
individually.
Individually, that's a good.
I love BB-8 right now.
but it's like I can't.
I'm a huge fan of Ray for multiple reasons.
Yeah, Ray's
Man,
favorite.
for a long
wilderness
time it
food.
was Darth Maul, but now I don't know. It's probably Greedo now, actually.
Chilling with the Grin. I actually don't have cable, but I loved Dual Survival like the first season. I haven't seen it recently though. And then Survivor Man was great.
Survivor Man's definitely my favorite.
And Adventure Archives.
Favorite wilderness show. Oh, Adventure Archives.
Yeah, Fiddleheads I have not tried yet actually. I saw like Cinnamon Fern one time.
You're welcome, Jason.
Dolly Sodge, but that's like not the edible one. So.
Seth asked, how many more outdoor wiping tips will we get?
As many as there are episodes. Actually, we didn't do one this time. But.
Favorite camera angle.
Jonathan, I have watched Daredevil. It's great.
Dutch angle.
On the second season though.
Any type of low angle.
Han Solo's great, but he shot Greedo. So.
Yeah. Killed my
Or did
boy.
he?
Any wild animals? Yeah. Breakup. I saw a bull moose and a calf, or a bull moose and then a cow moose and a calf in Algonquin, and also bears and stuff in other places. But Tarkin is a good one.
Today I saw a California king snake. King snake. I can't talk today.
Caleb, favorite tasting edible plant? Definitely a sorrel, actually.
Audio
Like,
isn't
seriously.
coming through for Jordan.
Oh.
Favorite superhero or villain? I don't like most superheroes and villains. Thomas, you got an answer for this?
Oh, no, I don't. I like Jessica Jones. I'll say
I
that.
don't like Superman. Like, can we all agree that Superman is not cool?
Superman's lame.
Yeah.
Batman is cool, but when you think about Batman, he's kind of an a-hole.
Iron Man's my favorite
Like,
superhero.
he's got billions of dollars, and what he decides to do with that is dress up and fight petty crime.
Best Survivor Man episode. Oh, that's a good question.
I can't. Oh, I know exactly.
I will go
which
to
one.
Maine, Eric. Oh, no.
Sorry.
Algonquin in Ontario, Canada.
My most favorite Survivor Man episode was the one when he was on the island.
Oh, because he's eating the coconuts.
He's eating like coconuts.
Season 2, I think.
Yeah, I forget exactly which one.
He
but
has the sprouted coconuts.
he had like a whole feast at the end of the video episode. That one was
I kind of
great.
like the the canyon episode. I forget where it was.
My favorite Bear Grylls episode is the Sierra Nevada episode. I think that was the first one.
Least
That was the
favorite
first one we watched in that environment. Is everyone who- I like this question. Do you believe in Bigfoot? I didn't know that was something you believed in. I thought it was just, do you think Bigfoot is real or not?
No, that's more or less the same thing, isn't
I
it?
guess so. It just makes it sound like Santa Claus.
I think it's plausible that a large animal that we haven't seen yet exists, but
I do not believe Bigfoot.
I don't believe in it.
I
don't think he exists simply for the fact that if he is in North America, I almost certainly we would have had some definitive proof.
But at the same time, like hundreds of species go
Jess
extinct
Akers
all
is
the
on
time.
here.
Oh, Jess, what's up? Jess is my forever, actually.
The more you believe, the bigger his foot is.
Caleb, least favorite edible plant? I had an invasive berry from a plant called what is it, buckthorn? Is that right? But it tastes really bad.
I just want to read a quick comment from Andrew Foote. He says, you guys said you were interested in going to Yellowstone. I was able to go on a month-long camping trip through mid-February to March anyway, you guys can read it. We were campers in the park. We highly recommend it. A couple contrasts to summer months.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Unfortunately, well, we're going to be going in May. I don't know if that's like, it's going to be starting up then, but hopefully the backcountry will be a little more empty in Yellowstone.
Okay, chat. I have a question for you guys. For all the superhero fans. Superman versus Goku. Who wins? Go.
Superman's just lame because he's so super, and yet he still somehow managed to lose.
Did Alfred really say that? That's
like, if you're that good and you manage to lose, like, you are not a superhero.
He said Goku. Oh, Matt said Goku. Goku all day.
Yeah, I'd say Goku.
Goku will charge his spirit bomb all day.
Superman. That's it. Alec, you're out of the chat.
Pickled bologna. Seth Dombeck.
Oh, you'll see in the newest episode.
Yeah. We don't want to spoil our reactions to it. Oh, none of your business, Google. You never watched Dragon Ball Z?
That's Travis. You gotta watch Dragon Ball.
It's not that much.
Yeah, actually, it's not that great.
Thank you, Grizzly Adams, very much.
How often do we come to Tennessee?
I went there often, like a couple years ago, but
I actually have well, we have friends in Evansville, Indiana, who go there to play airsoft at some big event, and I'd like to go with them at some point.
oh yeah,
10 episodes to win, Coke.
yeah. I heard old school Superman was kind of cool. Bye, Alec Rayner. See ya. Thank you for joining us.
See ya.
See ya.
Jason says, or
What's
no,
something you want to learn this year?
Oh, deranged survival. I want to get good at friction fire. I'm not like super. I can't do that yet. Don't tell anybody.
I want to learn music theory, and I keep looking up tutorials and starting it, but I never follow through with it. So maybe this year.
Oh, loop
I actually want to start learning plants. So I'm gonna start kind of trying to get out more with my brother and do stuff.
I want to learn how to hike mountains better.
Christopher Chidsey, there's lots of loops on the Smokies. The one that we actually did for our Smoky Mountain episode is a good one.
No, he said not too far from Ohio.
Oh,
Oh, Christopher, what's your definition of not too far from Ohio?
yeah. I feel like you'd have to drive some distance.
Hello, Trojan from Thailand.
Ah, good morning.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
I want some Thai food, man. As a young man, I really woke up at 7 in the morning 20 times a month to watch Goku Drivers.
I did exactly the same thing. It was just like we would get up early to watch Exo Squad and Dragon Ball, and I remember specifically desperately trying to stay awake to watch
I always
it.
watched it after school. It was on after school on Toonami.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Portlandia where they pickle everything?
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah. I can pickle that.
Favorite way to start a fire? Flicking a switch.
Superman, master of the skies.
Favorite way to start a fire? Definitely sparking it.
Yeah, just using tinder. Actually, I've made a solar fire before. That's really fun.
Really?
I was at Danny's birthday party and we tried to light these logs on fire with gasoline. It's not very satisfying, actually. It's much more satisfying to like build up a fire.
Oh, yeah,
properly.
yeah.
It didn't work very well.
Oh, Christopher, 7 hours in the Smokies is your place. Go to Cosby Knob Campground, and there's just some loops around there. Also, Jake's Gap and
Flamethrower.
Anthony Creek Trail, it looks like. Yeah, there's lots of places in Smokies.
Oh, crap, that's so cool.
Seth, we'd love to come to PA at some point. We actually had plans to, but never followed through on that yet.
You yodel.
I just learned how to program these. Yeah, that's a good plan. Chris Moran. Oh, that's Brandon Root. That's the guy we were talking about earlier.
That's hilarious. We were just talking about you,
Oh
Brandon.
yeah, we just mentioned you, Brandon.
Because someone was asking if anyone in public ever recognized us.
Yeah.
That's the closest thing.
Oh, Seth said the scariest moment in any Adventure Archives was when you guys stepped over that copperhead.
Oh, yeah. That was... I probably should have learned what a copperhead looks like.
No, it was just funny. You didn't even see it.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even see it.
That's what you stepped over, and I was looking down at the ground.
Apparently that happens
Think
too.
about it. Favorite way to start a fire. Obvious answer.
To jump off of Seth's earlier statement, to jump off of
fire starting skills coming along. You'll see how little they've come along in this episode. Wait, what's Thomas? Oh, it is a meme now, apparently.
what's a meme?
Me
Wood
really
sorrels.
being into wood sorrels.
Okay. Ziggy says, Tom, on a scale of 1 to 10, how scared were you? I was pretty scared. I'm not gonna lie. My heart pounded for the next probably 4 days afterwards.
After I saw that video, Thomas, I had nightmares about rattlesnakes.
Thank you, my garden.
Oh, Nathan, yes. Wait, it's in Albany? I thought it was in Athens.
Some guy asked you, how's your fire starting skills?
No, the Paw Paw Festival, is in Athens.
Come along at all.
There might be another one in Albany.
I think, but they sure do get international aid destinations. Man,
Oh, everywhere.
Nathan,
yeah, everywhere.
Nathan Mullins asked if we're gonna be.
The Incan Trail.
Scotland. Yeah,
Nathan
Scotland.
Mullins, isn't the Pop-Up Festival in Athens in September, or is there another one that I'm not aware of?
He said Albany. Is there one in Albany?
Yeah, because I've gone to the one in Athens and I love it, but there's one in Albany and I'm there. But it wouldn't make sense to have it any other time than September, I think.
Besides Snake.
Oh, Chilling with a Grin. Not really a camping injury from us, but I took an REI class a few weeks ago, and and it was a mountaineering course because I want to learn how to mountaineer up in Mount Baldy. And we got to the top where we were going to start practicing. I put down my bag and I look up and I see this man fall head first into the snow against a rock. I'm like, I don't think this was right. So I called out to the ARIA instructor.
Sorry, barefooted Cambodian. Hilarious.
Now keep going, Thomas.
Yeah,
Okay.
he goes laughing.
I just saw that. So yeah, anyway, turns out he fell 800 feet down the side of a mountain. He had to be life vacked out. And there's a stream of blood just leading towards him. Anyway, I didn't get on camera. I probably still wouldn't get it on camera even if I had a chance because it was just so scary. But yeah, that's my biggest injury that I've ever seen while camping.
Are they talking about Thomas's stealth fart?
Yeah. Grizzly Adams, me and Andrew are brothers, and Robbie's our cousin, and Thomas was our neighbor. So that's pretty much it.
Oh, Nathan, yeah. I've been there. I will go there again. Lake
What's
Snow.
that?
Fart in Oculus. I was just talking to someone about smell-o-vision and how we need smell-o-vision.
Favorite thing to film in nature? Like sunset and nighttime time lapses, I think, are some of the best things.
Oh, yeah. Those always turn out really nice. I also like filming stuff at campsites. Like, I don't know, those are fun to edit.
Jonathan Hamilton, we definitely want to go back. There's no plans in the works right now, but I mean, it's close enough that we would definitely head back at some point.
If anything, then just for fun. 438 in Sweden, wow.
JT7887, what piece of camping gear do we really want?
Theo, yes, it will be available on the channel afterwards.
Camping gear. Okay. I mean, I've got my hammock and my underquilt now, so I'm set on that.
Wait, where's this question? Favorite?
Right there.
Yeah, I can't think of anything I would need.
I could go for some crampons and an ice axe because we'll need some for Whitney.
Yeah.
I don't know, John.
I kind of want a good axe.
He usually doesn't get over here very often. But to be fair, there's not much to do in Ohio as there is in California. So
Yeah, if you guys can prompt them to come to California more, there's tons to film.
It's not that we don't want to go to California.
yeah, there's nothing about not wanting to go there.
Wait, we both have glasses. Ooh, that's true. Yeah, I want an axe for the forest.
Yeah, that's true, Kalen. We actually have a machete.
Ooh.
We've never used it.
None of your business. Glacier is definitely on the list. Grizzly Adams, I started teaching myself how to ID trees and plants, and then I took a few courses that taught some stuff. And now every time I see something I don't recognize, I take a picture and try to identify it online. But yeah, I've taken some classes at OSU that helped a lot also.
Adam, that's awesome to hear. Make sure they check the weather before they go because you never know how spastic Ohio weather can be.
Deranged, we actually have a machete, and we've been needing to film a review for it for a year. But
no, we don't actually need to film a review.
Are you sure?
They just wanted us to use it.
Oh, well,
in our videos.
We still need to use it in the video. But it's a Woodsman's Pal machete, just so I can get that off my conscience.
It's one way to do it.
The favorite moment, Smoky Mountain, crashed uphill soaked. Yeah, I like that song. From the Smokies episode, I was talking to Grizzly. Any waterfalls? Hopefully.
Barefooted Cambodian, sincere in SoCal. Reach out to Thomas. I'm sure he'd go on a hike with you too.
Yeah, just send me a message, or just send the Adventure Archives channel a message, and I'll get in touch with you.
I'll film him.
Thanks for joining us, Theo. Have a good night.
See you, Theo.
Get some sleep. Thomas's nail fell off in Yosemite.
Didn't your nail fall off after Yosemite, Thomas?
Yeah, what happened was I had a blister underneath my toenail, and it pushed it up.
Oh God.
And so then the blister popped, and then my toenail was just up about 2 or 3 centimeters. And it was gross. I had to trim it down, and I lost the whole thing.
Seth, I remember watching that. It was like watching someone fill one of those clown balloons with water.
That was the point where I was just I don't know how serious I can take this show anymore.
The Barefoot Cambodian. If you get a chance, still send me that message. But the La Jolla Valley near Point Mugu State Park, that is a great place just because it's a difficult hike. But once you get into the La Jolla Valley, you can go backpacking in certain places, and it's very flat. But the first part is very tough, and the second part is very rewarding. So.
Grizzly, some of the classes I took were like Natural History of Ohio, and then I took just a basic plant class. It was called Ohio Plants. It's in evolutionary ecology and organismal biology.
Adam, our experience in Zaleski was kind of marred by the second day hike out. But if it's anything like our trip to Wayne, then it'd be pretty awesome, I think.
Yeah, we've only gone to a place in Ohio when it's been like the trees are all bare, but
yeah.
Well, Zaleski, so there's water pumps there because I think the water is like not clean. But it was great. It was an easy hiking, more or less. So.
Deranged. I don't think we've ever boiled. Oh wait, we did boil water from a stream when we were in Shenandoah. Right?
Oh yeah.
And then we decided that was way too ineffective for 3 people.
I did that in the Smokies too, and I didn't bring enough fuel. But
and we did that in the Tetons.
Caleb, we are actually working on editing a trip. Well, we've been working on one today. Should be out. Yeah, right now. Thank you. I love the camera cheesy shots too, SB Pro. Actually, we started out taking cheesy camera pictures.
Yeah. All right, we'll call you Pete now.
Jess.
You know, Naked and Afraid, Jesse. It's Jess. Of course you know about that.
Yeah, thanks, Grizzly. She actually found us pretty early in our channel's lifetime, I guess you could say. And she gave us a shout out. That's kind of like how we really kind of took off, I guess you could say.
But yeah, Jess, Naked and Afraid contacted me. I was too busy, and I want to own up on my skills some more. But...
No one wants to see Andrew naked either way.
Naked and unashamed.
What are we doing for Easter? I am working. Wait, no, Easter's tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
We are editing.
Actually, Robbie is having dinner with the other side of his family. I don't know if we're doing anything.
I am having breakfast with friends.
I think, wasn't there an episode of Bear Grylls where he like just caught a rat, like he hit a rabbit with his stick and then he just slammed it into the ground to kill it as quickly as possible?
So, yeah. There was one where Bear Grylls used fresh drinking water to clean off bear poop so he could eat a nut in it.
Naked and unashamed.
Strange survival, definitely friction fire, but also...
Sorry. Thank you, Christopher.
I need to carve wood more often because I haven't done that recently.
That's a fair point, Jonathan.
What skills do you want to improve on?
I have a bow that I made, but I want to make like a more legit bow sometime. But I haven't gotten around to it. I was naked and
naked and cold. What skills do you want to improve on?
Yeah, I answered that one.
Andrew said he wanted to do fire starting. Right?
Yeah.
Me, I actually want to improve on my plant identification too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, spoon carving. I've carved a few spoons actually. I don't have my best ones with me.
I'm trying to become a level 59 mage. That's the skills I'm working on. I'm working on my pickpocketing in Skyrim.
Dishes.
Just like Carlos. Well, let's try and keep it PG. PG-13 at the best.
Carlos, no, bad. Well, I'm glad that we could set the mood for you.
It's now Adventure Archives After Hours. What scene?
The Dolly Sods.
The Dolly Sods.
See you, Caleb. Have a good night. Yeah, we have hiking boots. Episode 1, I used tennis shoes, but
Robbie had tennis shoes for the longest time.
Yeah.
And after the Winter Dolly Sods episode, he owned up and got some waterproof boots.
Pete, that is very true. Yeah, your arm can get really sore carving wood. What's the best bushcraft knife? Oh man, I don't know. I only buy knives that are under like $40, so I'm not. I guess like if you're trying to get a cheap one, Mora is always a good knife company to go with.
Nice.
No, Raven, we haven't. Are there apps like that? We talked about
Yeah,
apps
there's
that,
like
though.
Shazam or something. I don't think it's on Android. I think it's only on iOS or whatever.
See you later, Seth.
Bye, Seth. Oh, are you that innuendo?
I'm certain it is.
You know, our sister's fiance hunts, and we've been talking about doing something like that. I need to get a fishing license because I would love to catch fish and cook it.
Longest one day.
I'd feel bad about killing it, but it would also be really cool.
The longest one-day hike I did today. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh yeah,
18 miles.
Kaylin, that's true. That's true. Yeah, cameras can get really heavy, especially if you're holding it to film constantly. Yeah, more is great. I also have a Condor bush lure. And one of my friends actually got the mini version of that.
Grizzly, I honestly don't believe in North Face or Columbia. I think they're overpriced. I'd say
I don't really know. Wait, we can't say about Columbia. Columbia sponsored the Find Your Parker.
I mean,
Buy all your Columbia gear.
well,
No, they don't.
I can't. No, he sponsored you. He didn't. I don't know.
They just sponsored the trip. We can say whatever.
I will say though that I've used Kelty tent and a Kelty backpack for all of the episodes, and they're still going, and I really like them. They're very comfortable. That's my opinion.
The Columbia stuff I own, I have a Columbia jacket and shirt and pants and shoes they sent me for the trip. And those are pretty solid, but other than that, I don't know. I feel like do we own Mountain Hardwood? I don't know.
Wasn't he asking about like your backpack or something?
I don't know.
What do we enjoy about the outdoors? What don't we enjoy about the outdoors?
Start of World
Rain
War III.
and mosquitoes.
We're not going to answer any more questions about presidents right now.
No politics.
I don't want to lose any potential.
You guys ever
Robbie
weigh your
would
packs
answer.
prior to going out? Okay.
I think I did once.
We did a trip. Our first trip to the Smokies. After that we knew that we had way overpacked. So I think the trip after that we weighed them and they ended up being about mid 30 pounds.
Yeah, something like that.
I think since then we've kind of cut a little bit more.
I don't know. Al Bean had a lifetime guarantee. Oh, Magic the Gathering. What do you know?
Let's talk about Magic the Gathering here.
You guys are in for a treat.
You see this? This is a corner of Magic the Gathering cards that I've collected throughout my lifetime.
I do not play Magic the Gathering.
Andrew does not.
I wonder if that's Jason.
No, it's Grizzly. Or no.
No, it's I Eat My Garden. But
Mm-hmm.
Frames or no
I
frames?
Eat My Garden. That sounds familiar.
Cardboard crack, yes.
Frames or no frames? Do you mean for like tents or? Oh,
for backpacks.
Yeah.
Frames. Internal frame for
Internal
me.
frame, yeah. Matt Bannock loves Matt.
Adam, it's hard to say having a target weight because of the camera gear that we bring. The tripod itself is probably like 10 pounds. Then we've got camera, lenses, batteries. So we just try and reduce as much as we can.
Yeah, Grizzly, sorry, I can't answer that product question any better than, I don't know. I feel like you can make do with whatever you've got if you, yeah.
So do you want to answer Andrew's question?
Which one?
This one.
Oh,
Yeah, switchbacks are terrible.
first time. I mean, I've always liked being in nature, but Robbie's brother took us on a camping trip in 2007, and that really sparked it for us. I think that and a trip the year before to Sleeping Bear Dunes. I don't know. Those just really like started the whole camping thing for us.
If we ever have a meetup and you guys play Magic the Gathering, I will bring my cards and we can play. And Matt, yes, I do play Hearthstone. I've never played World of Warcraft. I have this kind of thing about paying to play a game online. I just can't do that. Jordan, I actually started playing D&D this year because one of my coworkers invited me to try it out. It hasn't been too bad. It's really confusing though.
Grizzly, I don't know about that knife. I actually prefer knives that don't have that serrated edge though, personally. And then canoe video, I want to do that as soon as we can. Ticks, yes, we are worried about that. I think we just check often. We spray if we need to.
The hairier the legs, the more likely I am to get ticks.
Okay, so let's see.
Brains, you're in pain. Think about alphabet and animals corresponding to the letter.
Okay, so Grizzly, another canoe video. We've talked about going to Isle Royale to do half hiking, half canoeing. John, about ticks and Lyme disease, we try and use bug spray, and we just kind of like check, after each hike.
Spaghetti and Magic the Gathering.
Spaghetti archives. Can you
Kaylin,
answer that question about
I
how?
will never shave my legs.
Okay. Format of MTG, I just play casual. I do have some standard. I can't really afford to like remake super hardcore decks. Then Pete, what Kelty backpack? I think it's a coyote. Well, Robbie has a coyote, and I think mine's very similar to that one, but it's an older one.
Alaska would be awesome.
Alaska, I'd love to see the Aurora Borealis.
Yeah, best wildlife experience. God, that's hard. So many. Survival. I took a basic survival class once, but I want to do a lot more than that. Eric, that is such a hard question. There's so many moments that I could talk about, but
what defines a wildlife experience? Is
Anything.
it an interaction with an animal, or
no. Like, well,
just outdoors?
wildlife experience. I thought you meant wilderness experience.
No, wildlife.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
For
Oh, I got one recently. I saw like 4 red-tailed hawks flying around in the air one time. That was cool.
Jonathan, Kickstarter for my Magic the Gathering addiction.
Thomas, what were you saying?
for anyone who cares, I filmed an episode today on my. I just got a 4K camera. I'm going through the footage now, and it is cool. Let me just say that it is really cool.
Actually, Eric, I have a better answer. In Algonquin, I saw a cow moose and her calf, and also a bull moose, and we canoed decently close to it. It was really cool. It was really awesome, actually.
I can't say that we've ever been really, or at least me, I've never really had a close encounter with animals. I think the closest thing was like in Yellowstone, but I was in a car, so.
Never forget it. Rest in peace.
What's WFA or WFR? Earth Insignia, what is that? Brandon, we are some of the top places we're considering.
Wilderness first aid or rescue.
Brandon, some of the top places we're considering in terms of national parks are Yellowstone, Glacier, and Tetons, which I guess is all kind of almost same area.
Oliver, I'll agree with your sentiment, Oliver. Brian's an EMT, but he hasn't done wilderness first aid. But I'd like to learn that. REI has some courses on it.
Yeah, I've become a certified EMT. My certification is not up to date though.
Jordan, thanks for the info. That's good to know. Oh yeah, that was a good one.
What's Bryce?
Bryce National Park?
Oh, Bryce National Park, yeah. Probably.
Yeah,
Bryce National Park, Zion. What was the other one we were talking about?
I don't know. Wow, Panthers and Land Between Lakes. That would be crazy. Oh, Zion, Channel Islands, Big Sur. We were also talking about Canyonland.
EMT, I don't know, honestly, if EMT is better or not. All I know is that they train you on different things because obviously when you're in the wild, I don't think you have access to as many things as an EMT.
Jess, I've actually gone climbing at a gym, but it would be cool to try it actually like on a rock face. But every time I've done it, it's never like super appealed to me. But I know some climbing people and like they're obsessed with it. They don't like backpacking apparently.
A trailer? Oh, okay. He saw glowing red eyes and it was like the rear of a trailer.
Oh.
Yep.
Broadcasting?
Yep. Did you get frozen pizza? That's like a Thomas thing. Getting frozen pizza on a whim.
No, it's like I had a choice between going to Donato's or because like I had 3 choices. I could cook here, which I refuse to do. I could get frozen food, or I could go to Donato's. So.
Yeah, people don't need to see our messy kitchen.
No, I just point the camera at me.
High quality 360 cameras probably are a thing, but they're probably way out of our price range.
Eric, I still don't know. I would say
360.
some sort of a hawk
No, they're not that
or like a
expensive.
raptor.
It's just-
Not like the
I'm
dinosaur
not
raptor, but
impressed
a
with
bird.
any of the quality.
Okay, so yeah, apparently the quality just isn't that good for 360 cameras. Robbie's favorite frozen pizza. DiGiorno.
Really?
The serious
That's-
answer is
It's funny you
DiGiorno.
have an answer.
Worst weather we had experience. Okay, well we talked about this in a podcast, but we went to Land Between the Lakes, and that's in Kentucky.
Yeah.
And that was actually when a hurricane hit somewhere south of Kentucky, and we got like a little bit of the aftermath of that hurricane. So in the middle of the night, we got hit by huge rain and crazy wind, and it resulted in like 3 of us piling into 2-person tents, and it was awful.
I think no. Andrew and I's worst weather experience was in Hocking Hills. You guys didn't just talk about that, did you?
No, we were talking about Land Between the Lakes. You weren't there for that.
Okay, yeah, no. Andrew and I have a fun story about Hocking Hills. First time I went camping ever, sophomore in high school. Andrew and I shared a tent, but we were the youngest of the group, and so we had the tent that didn't have a rain fly on it, and it was February.
That was not our fault, man.
No, it wasn't. It was February, March 2007. I don't know. It was 2008 or something like that. It was a freak warm day in February in Ohio, 70 degrees. And then at night, it decided to drop to 30 degrees and rain. And because we didn't have a rain fly, it started to rain inside the tent. So Andrew and I ran to the car, and we were looking for a blanket. We couldn't find any blankets. And so Andrew and I looked at each other. Andrew, who said what? I forget.
I don't know what we said, but the end result was the same.
The end result was a trip of 7 people.
No. Well, first of all, me and Thomas were like huddling together. I say huddling instead of cuddling.
We were spooning. We were downright spooning.
Yeah, we were eating stale tortilla chips, and then Robbie comes in and he picks this rug up from the floor of the car and puts it over him, and we're like, wait a minute, that was there the whole time. And then, yeah, the end result was
Out of a trip of like 7 or 8 people, 5 of them were huddled in the car, and the other 2 were bundled as much as they possibly could in their tents.
No, actually,
Who was the big spoon chips?
after that trip, I vowed to never be cold when I.
Oh yeah, and you got that 0 degree sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Thanks, Oliver.
Chilling, no close calls with hypothermia.
Who was the big spoon? Jess asked.
Larissa, I'll show my face when I get a camera, but in the meantime, you just have to listen to the succulent sounds of my voice.
No one wants to see Thomas's.
I changed my profile picture. I don't know why it's not updating on here.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually maybe here. I'll leave and then invite me again, and it should be updated.
All you guys in chat, you weren't here for the Patreon.
Bye, Oliver. Thank you so much.
The Patreon update. Someone suggested bringing frozen pizza rolls on a camping trip in foil and just putting it on the fire. I think we're gonna do that next time.
Man, we made legit pizza last time. I don't know why do we have to.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
that's
that
would
took
be-
a long time. You had to carry a lot of stuff. So.
That's true. Cooking with Adventure Archives, frozen pizza and microwave. So adventuring with Kara, I taught myself some trees, like how to ID trees in the winter, and then I learned some plants on my own, and then I took some classes. That's like the short answer, but there's some. Also, I watched a lot of Rainiers. That helps a lot. See ya, Oliver. Thank you again.
That guy, I honestly like hammocks more because it's more comfortable to sleep in. I think Andrew and Robbie's would go with as little as possible if they had the option.
Yeah, I love a tarp. I love the open air. But there is something comforting about a tent, like just having everything
Yeah,
in a tent.
tent, it feels like you're protected.
Yeah, even though you're not.
I'm trying to screen cap some of these videos I took today, put them on Facebook, but I can't do that.
There's your burrito.
That's gonna be really hot.
Melt your face off.
Okay, we should probably do some editing, but we can leave the live stream on.
All right, how about this? 10 more minutes of live stream, and then we gotta We gotta start editing again, guys.
10 more minutes. We'll keep the live stream on, but we won't answer questions as often.
Yeah,
You
we'll
guys-
try and answer as many as we can.
But we gotta work on this. No, I did bushcraft since I was kids. Actually, you're like kids who do bushcrafts at that age, they're lucky, man.
Kaylin, send me a burrito when you go out and get Mexican food.
Tarp in the desert
hungry.
sounds amazing, Earth Insignia.
That
I
sounds
was-
horrible. Tarp in the desert?
Oh yeah, you're afraid of everything that can kill you, I guess.
Because everything can kill you.
The bear shows up. It doesn't matter if you're in a hammock or a tent.
You'll be a pinata.
I've actually heard of instances where like animals will come and smell your butt if you're in a hammock.
Well, then maybe you should wash your butt.
Not about hugging trees.
Adam, we went to Wayne National Forest, and the early release for patrons will come out at the end of the month, hopefully.
You should all be patrons. Think about it. It would help a lot. Oh, you lived in a desert for 8 months. Nothing scary.
Yeah, no,
Black Widows.
I had black widows. I lived in the desert for a year, not 8 months, but I had black widows in my garage. I would constantly run into
How
rattlesnakes.
did you do his McConaughey Lincoln commercial?
About hugging trees. Not being late for you.
Just
Finding that balance. Hashtag Jess. Hashtag Thomas should watch his book.
Jess, you are brilliant.
I eat my garden. We actually kind of, well, we're looking for Yellowstone next, but we really don't plan 3 trips in advance.
Well, actually, here's the thing. We're thinking episode 3, patrons will be able to vote where we go. And episode 2, we're thinking anyone can vote where we go, but I don't know if we've actually decided that yet.
Yeah, hopefully once we start to have more free time when Andrew graduates, we'll be able to get out more often. Miguel's pizza was really good, but anything we eat after a camping trip, we're going to consider really good. So, but I did like the atmosphere actually, and I kind of liked how I really like the Ale 8 actually.
Yeah.
Ale 8-1. We have thought about doing a trip with horses, but I don't know what the
Grayson Highlands. What is Grayson Islands? I gotta look that up.
taking care of a horse.
Caleb, that is good to know. Yeah, you guys are really lucky to be bushcrafting at that young of an age. Because once you're my age, you're going to be like super good at it.
Thank you, Alec, by the way. You should definitely get out there and go camping as often as
Dude,
you can.
guys, look at the Grayson Highlands. That's awesome.
Which one?
Just Google it. Grayson Highlands. It's purple. That's not true.
Colin Turi, I think we've said this a few times, but you might not have been around, but we're definitely looking at Isle Royale, which I think is the Upper Peninsula, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking at Isle Royale.
Like north of it.
North of it?
I think so. Thanks, Kaylin. If
Thank
you're
you.
heading out, then goodbye.
Yep.
But if not, then hello.
Bushcrafting in California is really hard. Just because California is really strict on these, these types of things. I really don't know where to go because you can't really start a fire anywhere because you might burn California again. If you build a tree or build a lean-to thing, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm more just into the hiking. I'm sorry.
Kaylin, send us the music video. That'd be cool. We'll watch it. Actually, my friend in a band did a music video. Did I show you guys that yet? I think
We
this...
did a music video. Huh? We did a music video.
No, I know, but like the reason I bring this up is because if we ever did Urban Archives, it would be freaking. It'd be like a really cool intro sequence or something like it. If I can find it.
All right, we'll definitely keep that in mind. I eat my garden. If you send us a message on Facebook, it's probably better. That way we can keep track of it.
Oh,
Thanks, Juan Carlos.
Thank you, Juan.
if you want to go to response, I suggest addressing it to a specific person. Because
we always
if you just address it to Adventure Archives, the bystander effect takes place, and then everybody thinks that somebody else will respond to it, and nobody responds.
Yeah, we used to be. Did someone actually ask about that?
No, I've just been telling them this.
Yeah, I used to be super good at answering every single comment, but it's getting harder, and I'm also getting busier and lazier. So, yes,
Someone's
Brandon.
starting a
thesis.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. Yeah, check this out though. Like, this would be really cool as an intro, and we could probably use the song if we didn't feel like writing our own.
I don't think my survival skills are up to snuff, Caleb, so probably camping area.
I don't know. I thought it was sweet.
I wasn't really good at that, but maybe you had an idea.
I just like the visual, like the general feel of it.
Well, Andrew's in.
Environmental science.
Well, what are you? You're in graduate school now.
Yeah.
Andrew's in graduate school. I graduated with a biology major and a business minor.
I have a BA in sociology.
Robbie.
Oh,
Minor music.
Oh yeah, I have a minor in natural resource management.
You're welcome. I eat my garden.
that name is just funny. I eat my garden. You know, your guys' audio just cut out for a second.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now. There's also kind of like a 10-second delay between what these guys are writing and what you guys are. Jason, thank you. Go watch some Daredevil. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I know. I'm just reading. Honestly, I don't use my biology degree. I should have majored in something else. I mean, what are you interested? If you're interested in marine science, then go for the marine science because the biology degree is just too broad.
Figure out what you're interested in and do it. Like, don't listen to anyone who says unrealistic or whatever. Because
go study audience research.
If you're going to spend money on school, absolutely do something that you like doing.
Because then you'll actually want to do it and you'll be devoted to it.
It does not matter at all, like trying to play it safe. Do not ever try to play it safe, especially with school involved. Robbie, where was your blog today? I was working on an episode all day, so I decided not to edit the blog. Apologize.
I hope you guys understand.
Andrew?
Work at REI. That would be cool. Yeah, I totally agree. Adventuring with Kara. I mean, there's like classes related to it, but man, if I could design a degree around that, that'd be great.
Did any of you guys go to film school?
Yeah. I more or less went to film school, and I think Thomas actually did, right?
I didn't go to film school. I went to media school, and then I studied film-ish, more like live television for the first year, and then I switched to media marketing, which is kind of perfect for what I wanted to do.
Most pizzas are It's not enough food, dude. I'm still hungry.
If you, Andrew, what was that? If somebody was interested in like nature and stuff, they should probably look more towards being like a naturalist, right?
I would say like EEOB, evolutionary
Evolution.
Adventuring with Car, we use Premiere, Adobe Premiere.
Yeah.
That would definitely be a good. You keep the plastic on it.
That's what it said. Cut a 1-inch hole in the plastic.
Adventuring with Kara, we use Adobe Premiere.
It's like dead food.
Yeah, Earth Insignia is right. You should definitely go volunteer and see if it's something that you really would enjoy.
We use Adobe Premiere to something.
Hey, look, I eat my garden.
Someone asked what.
Adventuring with Kara. Collaborations in the works.
Yeah, CPS. The park rangers standards are way too high, and they just hire like seasonal people all the time. It's kind of a sad state of affairs, but I don't know. We need more money for the parks or something. We need more patrons. Everyone,
man, lime tacos yet? When were we talking about this? Was that this morning?
It's like I said on the blog that nothing tastes worse
oh,
than bacon.
and someone said lime, and then I said something about tacos.
You said nothing tastes worse than bacon?
No, nothing tastes worse with bacon.
Oh.
It always tastes better with bacon.
And even cereal.
That would be delicious with bacon.
Tacos are amazing, man. Cooked eggs
Yes,
in the
we
can.
have.
Well, like directly in the fire or on a pan?
Well, yeah, we've cooked them in like a.
I've seen Ray Mears cook it like right in the ashes.
Matt, we don't, just because in Ohio there aren't too many national parks, and
Yeah.
I don't, just because I go to a national park maybe 3-4 times a year.
That sounds pretty good, adventuring with Kara. Might have to try that.
Hard-boiled eggs with a smoky taste. Yeah, that does sound good. Oh, yeah, no, we haven't done that.
Oh, I think I've seen someone do that.
Yeah.
Didn't Les Stroud do that?
Yeah, with an ostrich.
Yeah, with an ostrich.
Fire Earth insignia. Thank you so much.
See ya.
You'll get 2 vlogs tomorrow.
If you four created a band, what role instrument would you each play? Guitar.
I'll do piano. Or maybe you would do.
You do
drums.
piano, I do drums.
Yeah, because Robbie's the only one here who can't
Thomas,
do drums.
what would you play, sax?
I don't think sax would really work. I mean, if we're doing like a jazz band, yeah, I'll play sax, but I like to play the penny whistle.
Jess says, guys, ever make music?
Oh, yes, because the sax wouldn't work with the band, but the penny whistle would.
Shut up.
Jess said, guys, ever make music while backpacking?
Caitlin wants to know what you made.
We actually have made music using bear canisters and actually Thomas did have his penny whistle.
I did. I can find a video of it. I'll post it.
This is the crap that I made.
A microwave would be a better verb.
Frozen foods.
Please meet, let it thaw through the day, and have your first night dinner. Didn't you just do that with Red River Gorge's lunch?
That was the intention.
Was it frozen?
Oh, it was already cooked. It was already cooked.
Alarm is ringing.
That's
Patrick, I agree. I wish they had added 4 seasons to Netflix. I really want to learn jazz flute. Oh, we
Your video's getting choppy.
Here's what I got.
That looks nothing like what came out of the microwave.
Chilling with a grin. I actually played saxophone in high school. I played alto. Thomas, you did too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? I played alto in middle school. I played tenor in high school.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I sat next to the baritone. That was really annoying because the baritone's so loud. Harmonica? I'd like to play the
I want to
harmonica.
learn, yeah. Do you do that, Eric?
Took Survivor Man off of Netflix? That sucks.
No, apparently Kaylin ate that stuff. That's funny.
Yes, microwave.
Hello, Laura.
Hi, Laura.
I don't know what the conversation is right now either, but thank you so much.
Conversation is ask us whatever you want. And thank you for your compliment.
What was the most useless thing you took with you on your adventures? Oh man, big lamps, like lantern type things.
Oh, yeah. Oh, our first trip to Shenandoah, we took those gigantic. We took like
Smoky.
No.
Oh,
Shenandoah. We had those mag light flashlights.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that was so dumb.
We also took a gas stove that was like as big, like it's bigger than a 5.
It was a little propane gas stove. It wasn't like a camping gas stove. It was so funny. We were so inexperienced. Back
Also,
then.
Thomas
Extra clothing.
Yeah, Thomas has extra clothes.
Oh God, yeah, no, I took so many clothes.
Could you plug a documentary, Barkley Marathons? We'll check it out.
Victor Estrada, Thomas, do you prefer California hiking weather or back east weather? It's kind of tough because like 9 out of 10 days in California, it's going to be beautiful, perfect, whatever. And that's great just because your plans usually won't be foiled. But in Ohio, I don't know. I kind of like fall. I love the season of fall where it just gets cool and it's windy and a lot of times it's just beautiful. I miss seasons. It's the thing I miss the most.
Laura, to answer your question, we have not hiked the Laurel Highlands, but someone in the chat earlier suggested it, and we would definitely like to go there.
Maximum Carnage too. I have seen mile and a half, and I love it. I love it.
Follow me and see. I think everyone overpacks their first time. I don't think you can not overpack your first time because you're just always concerned about not having something.
It's better to overpack than underpack.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes, if it's your first time.
No, for your first time.
I disagree. I say just go out and backpack. You're not going to starve. You're not going to die. Just bring enough water. That's all you do.
You could always
Be hungry.
You can always die. Yeah.
You can always die, yeah.
It's like, no, seriously, like when we first went to the Smokies, we just brought candy bars basically. And our biggest problem was having enough water. So if you have enough water, you're good to go.
Well, not for your first.
Kerosene lantern does sound cool.
J-Man's 100 with your current subscription base and channels.
No, we don't make a decent amount.
No, it's not even close. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
would
don't make close.
Definitely make a patron. Make sure your videos are great. Well, not great.
My media teacher always used to say content is king, and if you make crappy content, you're going to have a lot harder time trying to capitalize and get noticed.
It is a carved spoon, Eric.
Yeah, basically, unless you're getting like hundreds of thousands of views per video, you're not gonna get that much money off YouTube.
Also,
and Thomas is right. You got to make sure you got to put the effort into your videos.
Start a Patreon, definitely. Talk to other YouTubers. Talk to us. We'll share your content.
Yeah, no. That's the best thing is start collaborating, start emailing people. We emailed not too many. We probably should have emailed more, but we tried reaching out to other YouTubers kind of in the same genre as we were, asking for advice and stuff. And they gave us some good advice. They gave us some shout outs. It's all about that marketing.
Come on. Hammock.
Yeah, I have a Hennessy hammock. I do like it a lot. I've been trying to convince Andrew to get one. I think they're just so much more comfortable than sleeping on the ground. But if Andrew's okay with sleeping on the ground, you know.
Josh, I think the first time we had sardines was episode 1, actually. Well, on a camping trip, at least.
I thought that was what everybody does.
I don't know.
Sorry, for me, the sardines were just basically a cheap source of protein.
David,
easy to
thank you so much. Yo, David just upped his Patreon from 10 to 20.
Oh, wow. Thanks so much, David.
Thanks,
David.
My man.
My man.
You the man.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much. Oh, roasted eel. Yes, I did have that. It was sweet. Yeah. They have fish like that too. I got it from the local Asian market. It's great.
Yeah, but you can't go wrong with that.
Laura, quality over quantity. Yeah. Although quantity might matter more than we.
I actually think quantity matters quite a bit on YouTube. Because you're developing
quality and quantity.
Yeah. But you're developing a relationship with people.
Yeah.
So
if you don't make 40-minute videos.
yeah, don't do what we do.
Oh, Brandon M. We would love to do a video with Syntax 77, but
we'd like to do videos with people. It's actually the one of the things I think that might hinder us from doing videos is that I don't think people realize just how. I mean, Thomas got a taste of this in Yosemite, but just how much we have to stop and film, and how much progress you don't make because of it.
And that's the thing, if you want to do anything over 10 miles and film at the same time, it's, you're looking at a 10-hour day right there. At least it's crazy. I filmed today, and what was supposed to be a 6-hour hike, I started at 6:30. I didn't get to the car until 4.
Larissa, the AirPad, are you talking about the Windcatcher AirPad or something? Because that looks really cool.
That's not what you guys have?
No. Look, it's blowing into an open hole and it's not leaving it somehow.
Oh.
What was the other question?
Maximum Carnage, I actually applied for a Half Dome permit, so we'll see if I get one.
Victor, we've never had a problem with glass jars breaking, actually. The weight is probably the biggest hindrance that those will be.
That's true. Those never broke.
No, you did have one break, remember?
Deranged survival, I agree completely with that sentiment.
Oh, right. How did that break?
I don't know.
What? You have one
He
break?
had the sauerkraut thing break one time.
Yeah, that was at Manitou.
Oh.
I don't remember how it broke.
I don't remember, but I remember you sitting in the parking lot.
No,
cleaning
I
up-
remember
cleaning
that
your
now,
bag.
too.
Yeah, we do need to do a backpacking food video. I need to make more kimchi, too. I haven't done that in a while.
You literally have kimchi spice sitting on our table.
Yeah, I know.
We do not listen to vinyl. But I would like to sometime.
Yeah, we don't have a vinyl player.
I want to be someone who understands the appeal of going into a record store and just perusing the records. But I'm currently not.
Yeah, I agree, Eric. Whenever we go look back on our videos and it says like we hiked, 5 or 6 miles, it's just more about the experience you have, really. You shouldn't really focus on how far you go, unless you're like hiking the AT, and that's kind of relevant.
Who is the most interesting person?
Brandon M asked a good question. Oh no, sorry, no, it wasn't Brandon. It was Jess. Yeah, Jess Akers. Who is the most interesting person you've met on the trail? And I think we could all agree who that was.
Yeah, Black George by far.
Black George.
If you've never heard of him, you can probably Google him and learn about him.
YouTube him.
Yeah. Can you guys do dolly sods with more edible plant identification? We could definitely go back to dolly sods and do that because we really like dolly sods.
Yeah.
A dolly sods.
Like when the mushrooms are coming out in the autumn.
Laura, fine. If you like hammock camping, there's a guy on YouTube. I can't remember the name now, but he does a lot of winter hammock videos, and he's really entertaining to watch. He's actually like a performer. What's his name? If any of you guys know who I'm talking about, say his name. But
nope.
Shigemori is his name.
Are you guys mostly on the east or west coast? We're split.
Okay, yeah, so you know about him.
Yeah, we're split between the Midwest, Ohio, Indiana, and Los Angeles. I am the Los Angeles.
Patrick, we have thought about splitting the episodes into multiple parts. It's been something that we've discussed a lot.
Thomas was a big advocate of that.
A lot, just because, we would make more money that way. But
I feel like the breaking the episodes kind of destroys the flow of the episode. And we kind of like say our videos are more like TV shows rather than a YouTube video. So I think that's why we've decided to keep it as one full video.
It's just funner to watch as one thing.
Yeah.
It's like an event. You're like, oh, wait for part 2 next week.
Yeah, I've watched long videos on YouTube where they put like ads in the middle of the video, and nothing destroys the flow. Like nothing takes me out of the video more than having to do something.
Speaking of which, the Find Your Part video is going to be released on our channel as one whole thing instead of 3 separate dumb parts.
Adventuring with Kara. I've lived in Ohio my whole life, and I've never been to Cedar Point, and I don't know why.
I've been to Cedar Point.
Yeah,
that's the island one, right?
Cedar Point.
Cedar Point's the Millennium Falcon one.
Yeah, that's the one
where
like
the Millennium
north, right, on an island.
Laura, fine. Wait around a couple years, and maybe we'll get a dog.
I want a dog.
I do too. Can't afford one, right?
Channel. What are your goals? You have a collectible goal.
Collective goal is to make this full time.
Our current short-term goal is get less than 4 times the amount of patron money that we are getting right now. No, like that's
Short-term goal, so we can get like $2,000 a month. We could do it at the very least 2 episodes a month.
Yeah.
I would say
2 episodes a month.
Definite plans to use the
We got
drone,
10,000
Jonathan.
subscribers, and if 1/10 of those did $2, man.
Thank you, Dave Wallace, for your comment, by the way. There's a place in Red Creek Trail with the Dolly Sods where there's a natural water slide.
Will you ever retire the tarp shelter, Andrew? I'm gonna keep it going as long as I can. I mean, if there's like
if something happens to it, then we'll get a new tarp.
Yeah. I love that thing though. I do want to try hammock camping.
Plans with the drone.
That's a good
We
question.
got a lot of footage this weekend just messing around with it. So if you check out Robbie's vlog, I'm sure you'll see plenty of it.
You can use it in a national forest, but you can't use it in a national park. So
I kind of prefer national forest anyway.
So we'll go to a national forest and we'll use it until the battery is exhausted.
Hello, Heather Davis. And Just Living Life, thank you so much. I mean, just even being a subscriber and watching our videos is great. So thank you.
Thank you, Heather Davis. I love to see comments about people who were inspired to go backpacking because of us. That's like the best
amazing
thing I could ever read.
I didn't ever think that we would have
Worst encounter with another hiker.
Deasy and Ridge.
The only one I can think of that was bad was one time we were when we were on Manitou Island. We camped in that open area. And the dude is walking in the morning and he comes down the trail. Doesn't say hi to us, doesn't say anything. He just goes, "You're not supposed to hike or you're not supposed to camp on the
so close to the trail."
So close to the
But there's
trail.
nothing on the actual list of rules that like, they gave us in the permit.
And it was just like the most unfriendly thing. It's like,
and we were pretty far from there.
Yeah.
Patrick Kawa, I have an underquilt for my hammock. I got it a few months ago, and I used it in the new episode that will come out soon. I got it from
Matt. That's a good idea, and we actually want to do a lot more short videos. We just have been too busy, but we definitely want to do a lot of things like that.
Thanks, P701. That's awesome to hear. I got the underquilt from Jacks Are Us, or Jacks Are Better.
Wow, Heather Davis. Good luck in Colorado. I hear it's beautiful. Never been, but I got some friends that are there.
We actually have Chris Mariah, our friend Chris Mariah, just recently moved to Colorado. And
I wonder if the other guy's still on.
We are going to go visit him and go camping there sometime.
Brandon Root.
Yeah.
See you adventuring with Car. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you so much. Dutchware hammocks.
Definitely. Thank you so much. Overquilt, wow. Manitou is definitely awesome. It was definitely one of my top places, and I would definitely recommend it for anyone.
Manitou, it's a toss-up between Manitou and Dolly Sods. Which place is my favorite?
Yeah.
Really? Not Yosemite?
Well, Yosemite's awesome.
No, in fact, Yosemite is just like too crowded.
Yeah,
Like, that's just a problem.
That was the only problem with Yosemite. Yeah, too many people.
Yeah.
Manitou was awesome because like you ride the ferry out there, and then
So great.
oh gosh, it was amazing.
I'm actually fond of Morgan Monroe just because that was like the first time we did off-trail hiking.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Nick.
Started hiking because
We
of this?
definitely,
Wow.
yeah, we definitely want to go to Minnesota.
That is
I love
awesome.
to see comments like that. I said that like 2 seconds ago.
Victor, our status on the JMT hike, as soon as I quit my job, which I'm probably not going to do, or get fired from my job, which I hope doesn't happen, I'll hit the JMT trail and try and drag the other guys along.
Ian, there were not on Manitou
mainland
itself. There were not many mosquitoes. I would still bring spray if you don't like them, and also just consider the season, the time of year you're going. I think we got pretty lucky with the mosquitoes, considering how many there were on the mainland. How many people did you see in Dolly Sods?
For your
In
enjoyment,
the winter, nobody.
Yeah.
We were the only ones in the winter.
For your enjoyment, I'm adding an old video of us hiking in the Tetons to the description because Thomas told me to. Anyway, is that the?
Yeah, that's the video that Andrew's posting. I don't know if he's posting or not, but it has some copyrighted stuff way back when we just got back from the Tetons. But to answer Brandon M questions, my favorite spot to go hiking in California is Wind Wolves Preserve. I went back a few weeks ago and it is just gorgeous. It is beautiful. And it's so far out of LA that most of the Angelinos, I don't know how you pronounce them, but they don't travel up to Bakersfield, and only people from Bakersfield go there. So just get there early and get some good parking and just explore that place. It's beautiful.
Joshua, I have gone geocaching like at local parks and stuff, but never while actually backpacking. But that sounds fun.
Leon Ye, we have not.
What's up, Leon?
You know him?
Yeah, he comes from Florida.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We don't have any plans to hike the PCT. I don't know about Thomas.
I mean, I sometimes do like a day hike on the PCT, but it's just hard when you have a full-time job.
Thank you, Pete. Thank you for hanging out with us, and thanks so much.
See you later. I've never even heard of the West Coast Trail.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Seen any good movies lately? I saw the Goonies for the first time.
That sounds awesome. Yeah, I haven't seen any good movies recently.
Where did I have? Oh, the only time I had problem with chiggers was in Land Between the Lakes, and they were the itchiest thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Yeah, solo hiking is weird. Bye, Larissa. Thank you so much.
See ya.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Larissa.
I hope there's not a coup in Brazil. Oh, I did see Deadpool actually with a friend.
That was pretty good.
Recently.
I keep suggesting movies with Andrew to go see with Andrew, and then he goes and sees them with a friend. So I haven't seen any movies. lately.
I highly recommend Zootopia. It is really well done.
That looks kind of interesting for like it's Pixar, right?
No. It's just Disney animation.
Well, I consider Disney and Pixar essentially the same. But
They're not. Just
I know
so
they're
you
not on this, but I think they're the same.
Basically,
Eric, not the other.
Eric, I did go on a solo camping trip in the Smokies. It was supposed to be like 4 nights, 5 days, but it ended up being 3 days, 2 nights because I don't know. I didn't bring enough fuel to boil water. I think was the biggest issue. But I'd love to try it again and like do the whole thing.
Does anybody have any interest in Batman vs Superman?
Nope.
I have a curiosity about it. I've heard it's gotten bad reviews though.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the sad Ben Affleck video?
Oh my god!
Look it up right now.
At the end of it, he just goes,
I agree.
Since reviews for the film have come out, and I don't know if you
I still kind of want to see it just out of
your response
curiosity.
to those, or
No, what are they saying?
well, it's been getting a mixed response.
Oh man, that's.
I just wondered whether how that makes you guys feel, and whether it will even affect the film as such.
Well, the interesting thing is that.
Hello, darkness,
it's like genuinely.
You can see him like reevaluating life choices.
Left its seeds while I was sleeping.
And the other dude is just like politicking.
Yeah.
That was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence.
It's a really good song.
Ben?
I agree.
Oh, hilarious.
Oh my goodness, how is that possible?
Well, yeah, Wonder Woman actually looks super awesome. I'm excited about seeing a Wonder Woman movie.
Any plans for another Red River Gorge trip? Definitely. We definitely want to head back there.
Kaylin, it's called Sad Ben Affleck.
Joshua DeLashmit for North Manitou. I would say bring bug spray.
A lot of
Just in
bugs.
case there's mosquitoes going up to North Manitou. Any tips? Other than that, they have a water, like they have potable water at the ranger station.
Mm-hmm.
So if you need water, it's easily accessible.
Oh, the other problem is the black flies.
Yeah, black flies. So I would wear longer,
That's
like,
more on the beaches.
loose, longer sleeve type stuff to keep the black flies from biting you.
Sir Dan, we have not seen Revenant yet. Well, Thomas has, but I have yet.
I love The Revenant. My roommates hated it, but I loved it.
Jordan, we've definitely considered that. It's just the logistics of it is the biggest part.
It's hard enough to plan a trip with ourselves, let alone like finding somebody else and then organizing everybody's schedule around it. But that is definitely something we've considered.
Jess, I will see you around. I don't know.
Yes, Jordan.
We might do another one when we do the early release of the episode and then the public release too. But I'll see you, dude. I'll probably talk to you sometime this week.
Oh, another thing, Joshua, make sure you reserve your tickets for the ferry and look at the schedule for the ferry because it's a little confusing.
Patrick, I don't know if you heard, but Robbie had some problems with those in Land Between the Lakes, and apparently they're really itchy.
Super itchy.
I prefer wood burning stove, but you'd be the better one to answer that.
I've never used a wood burning. Oh, the one you got.
Yeah.
Oh.
I really like my wood burning stove. Just because,
Like
well, I mean,
pizza.
I can't honestly say because Thomas's propane stove is nice and convenient, but I honestly don't see any disadvantage in using the wood burning stove. It works really well so far.
The only disadvantage to a wood burning stove is in some parks at high altitudes you can't use them.
Yeah.
They are an open flame.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess mine is too technically, but you just
Basically, the biggest disadvantage I see with the propane stove, besides restrictions with the wood burning, is that you have to buy fuel for it, and that's just extra money, you know. But it's definitely, propane stoves are definitely super convenient too, based on what Thomas is propane stove.
And above certain elevations, you can't use wood burning stoves.
What'd you say, Thomas?
Above certain elevations, you can't use wood burning stoves.
Yeah, that's what I meant by restrictions.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't remember what my wood burning stove is called. Oops.
What? Oven stove?
Andrew left the oven off on all my phones.
Really?
Yeah. It was no. Well, he left the door open, the thing open, so it was just really hot in the condo. I was like, why is it so hot? What's a penny stove?
Oh, it's like a stove you make with a Coke can and a penny. I don't exactly know how, but
Oh, was that the thing that you and
no, it's different. But I mean, similar. But BioLite, yeah, I have heard of
Coffee
that.
can. Have you guys heard of the BioLite?
That's the thing that charges your phone, but you burn wood in it. Really
Oh, okay. No, well, yeah, I guess we have heard of it. We actually did a gear review, and we don't like doing gear reviews.
Yeah, you know, the problem with gear reviews is you actually have to use it.
Yeah.
You have to use it for a while first, then you have to come back and do the review.
Yeah.
You can always just review it, but I mean, without using it, it's like...
Not to mention, doing gear reviews just adds a lot of extra videos that we'd rather just be spent working on our main episode.
When I was a kid, I collected stickers. Now I collect edible mushrooms and eat them.
I collect video games.
I collect Amiibo.
You do collect video games. Yeah. What kind of music are you guys into?
Oh, Adventuring with Gara, you just left for a moment. Okay. Any new camping tech you're excited about?
No.
We don't really keep up on any like camping tech, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
The most recent acquisition of the hammock and like my underquilt were my super exciting things. And I still get really excited when I get to use my hammock.
John Hunt says ivory soap is good for biting.
Oh, so you just rub it on your skin and they don't bite you, or you put it on after you've already been bitten? I'm very curious about that. What type of music are you guys into? Lots of different types, but the type of music that sounds like the type of music that we make. That makes any sense?
That's actually very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Kaylin's band is awesome.
Yes, Kaylin's band. Kaylin, why don't you put your website and contact info so that
you can't do that in the chat. You can't link things for whatever reason. I tried.
Well, DM
Kaylin,
it to us. And...
Yeah, tell
these
us.
guys handle the majority of the editing.
How are you guys still up?
Robbie does the editing during the day, and Andrew stays up late and does the editing at night.
We just get on opposite sleep schedules.
A mat before the hike. Interesting.
Oh. Oh yeah, because it like kind of stays on your skin. Yeah. Why have I not checked his website out yet? Kaylin, I'm sorry, I've not checked out.
Hey Jacob, how's it going? And CPIS. I guess we do share an Amiibo addiction. I have all the Smash Bros. Ones right now.
Like an intro. Whoa, that's loud.
R.I.P. earbuds.
What? I'm gonna post this on.
It says, listen to the band Lord Huron.
Well, I will rectify the situation, and I will check out your website.
When do ramps start spreading in the east?
Not till like, I don't know, it takes a while. I feel like not till late April even, or maybe mid-April at least.
He's referring to Kara's question.
Yeah, Adventure with Kara. There are some edibles coming up right now though, like water leaves and spring beauties and stuff.
For the people watching this feed, I probably should get off sometime in the next 5 minutes, but I'll stick around until then.
We said our feed would end.
Did we say hi to Jacob? Yet? It's hello Jacob if we didn't say hi yet.
I said
Okay.
hi to him. That's why he said great, because I said, how are you doing?
Good night, Eric. EPM 3V blades. No, we don't. But
all right, see you later, Eric.
Yep, see ya.
I feel like you just said that, and I totally spaced it.
I did.
See you later. Eat my garden.
Eat my garden.
I need to clean that up. Both natural and synthetic. Like I wear cotton a lot actually, but even though everyone says
Yeah, we just wear whatever's convenient.
Yeah.
I don't know about Robbie. Robbie's very specific on his clothes.
Yeah, I have one pair of clothes. My shirts are all merino wool. Well, this is what is
Goodbye. I eat my garden. Hope to see you two on the trail sometime.
Oh, this is linen,
This is
but
awesome.
most of my other stuff is wool. My pants are like some type of Swedish lycra or something.
Maxim Carnage, did you do the hike from Chantry Flats? Because that's the one I did today, and it was exhausting.
Greg Vanture, we are in Columbus actually, and adventuring with Kara. We're hoping to post the video early release for patrons by the end of the month.
Simon and Garfunkel. Yeah, Simon and Garfunkel was pretty good.
Yeah, I like a lot of their stuff.
Fun fact.
See you, Joshua. Have a good trip
I
to
was
Manitou or
born
your
in
friends.
Iowa. Yeah, I was born in Ames, Iowa.
Yeah, go ahead and email us, Brandon, or you can send us a message on Facebook.
Address them to Thomas, and then if he doesn't respond, you can blame Thomas.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
I said nothing. I was in New York and saw Find Your Park signs everywhere. That's cool.
That is really cool. I don't know how much they promoted that.
Yeah,
What?
I wish my picture was.
AA logo.
We should edit.
That sounds pretty fun.
All right. Good night, J-Man Eyes. Do you all mind if we start ignoring your questions and edit?
I'll keep an eye on the stream for a little bit while you guys edit, and I'll
we should do those chords and
pertinent
songs.
questions.
Okay, do the chords. Okay, thank you
Never
guys.
mind. Gotta
for
play guitar.
Or thank you guys for tuning into the stream. That is.
We'll stay on, but we just won't acknowledge your questions. or we'll occasionally.
We'll try and keep an eye on the stream.
Actually, Sinjan used to live in Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, let's get to it. Where's the song? It's on. Oh, it's on.
And I got to get to work too. I gotta.
Okay, we're just gonna end the stream because it's on the computer here. So
Computer that we need to use.
yeah. Well, I guess it'll probably still work. I don't know.
Let's just listen.
If any of you guys have any questions that we didn't get to answer, send us a message on Facebook. We are pretty good about answering them, so just let us know.
Indeed. Oh, we should make ringtones. That's a good idea. We'll make ringtones.
I actually have a ringtone for my office phone.
Thank you guys. We will see you
Sometime.
when the episode's out. Okay, thank you guys.
The reload is. No, I haven't fixed my car bumper yet.
Okay.
Because
bye.
I got to use this computer.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Thank you
Adios.
so much, everybody.
Thank you guys.
But it's okay if you don't.